Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm sending everyone so much love on this wonderful day, this wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And this is a live Q&A with me today. And if you are watching this live with me today, welcome. All you need to do is put your question in the chat for me. If you are watching this with me, oh no, I forgot to put the thumbnail on. Oh, never mind. If you are watching this back with me later, I'll put the thumbnail on later. If you are watching this back with me later, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. Oh, no, I forgot to put the thumbnail on, guys. Never mind. I'll put it on after. So, welcome. Okay, let's do this then. So, I'm going to be using today the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination Oracle. Let me just see what way round the cards are today. Still mirrored then. I'm going to bring in the Reflection Tarot, the Witch's Tarot, the Twin Flames and Separation Oracle, and any other decks I'm guided to. Welcome, Sam. Thank you for being here. Sending you lots of love. I forgot to put the thumbnail on the video this morning, but never mind. So welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well today on this wonderful day. So just pop your question in the chat for me. I have got this on subscribers only mode, so you just need to subscribe if you're new and you've never been here before. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. So let's do a message with Sam then. Sam's first in today. What do I need to know for my connection with A in my career and life? So first of all, you've got forgiveness coming up. So you must forgive something to do with this connection, okay? So this may be forgiving A, forgiving yourself, forgiving anyone involved. So forgiveness heals everything. And this doesn't mean you need an apology. It means you apologise to yourself. You journal down your feelings. You address, what's going on within yourself and why you feel that you're holding on to something you need to forgive. So this can be like, resentment, betrayal, feelings of being let down, whatever it is. Okay, you say, what will be our connection's outcome? Well, you've got to forgive first. You have to forgive. So the big message coming through is forgiveness. The reason that's come through is because that will lead to your union. Okay, and if you don't know who you need to forgive, just affirm and say, I forgive everyone and everything in all directions of time, and so it is. And you've got the Queen of Flames. So what you're being reminded here is in your career and in your love life and in every area of your life that you are an incredible person inside and outside. So you also have to believe in yourself in that way because self-love opens all the doors. It says, remember your value and your worth. So when you're in your job or when you're in your love connection or whatever you're doing, remember how powerful you are, okay? You are sexy, creative and fun. So affirm it. I am sexy. I am desired. I am creative. I am playful. I am fun. I am love. And then you feel stronger within yourself. He says, tap into this side of yourself. It's very attractive to your twin flame. So you've got to tap in with that energy. Okay, so what will be the outcome of your connection with forgiveness? Okay, so first of all, you're being guided to remember it's about soul growth. So it's not just about being in union, it's about everything you learn on your journey to union. And your masculine right now is learning to stand up and fight for who they are and what they want. And it's going to lead to a beautiful new beginning. So it's going to be abundant, it's going to be everything you want it to be. Now this has already fallen into place between now and April. So I'm not saying you're going to come into union by April. You could well do. But your union could occur. And it could occur before April this year or between December and April next year. As in December this year to April next year. Those could be your timelines. Depending on the inner work that's done. Because remember, it's about the inner work. It's not just about your masculine doing what they need to do. It's about you doing what you need to do. And the angels are showing you there needs to be a forgiveness energy, okay? So it's showing you it's going to be abundant. However, remember you're growing up spiritually. It's about seeing every day as an adventure and being focused on who you are and what you want. So let's bring in a message about career. So you've got, this is about focusing on what you want as well. You've got the King of Pentacles. So be focused on what you want, not what you don't want. And remember your own value and your own worth. And that will increase and change things in your life. That's the message. So the big message is forgive. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone. GR, thank you for joining again today, honey. I'm sending you lots of love. We've got Anjuan in the house. Yashi, welcome. Good morning to you. We got Katie in the house. We've got Bake215. Welcome. So I'm going to do a message for Yashi says, hi, messages from my him. So messages from him. So what do you need to know about the connection first of all? Research, okay? So I feel you're both doing research. You're both finding answers. You're both understanding things. So I feel like he's looking into things. Now, I'm not saying he's looking into the journey, but he may well be trying to understand himself better, what this connection with you is all about, going within. So how is he feeling? Yeah, he's saying I can get back to myself. So he's got time right now to get back to himself. That's how he feels. He needs that time. So he's understanding himself. So this is a bit like the Four of Swords coming out. You know, he needs that time to reflect on what's going on within himself. So he's doing a lot of inner healing right now, which is a good sign for you. And you've got the Hierophant because the commitment you want is coming. And this is ultimately what you want. You want the commitment. So you've got to let him get back to himself by doing his own inner research in a way. Research is like the understanding of the self. So they want to commit to you just as much as you want to commit to them. Okay, so you want commitment, so does your twin, okay? Trust the process and put your full faith in God's plan. So for you right now, your lesson is to surrender and have faith. To know that whatever he's doing to get back to himself is going to work for the connection, to bring him forward, and he's doing his own research. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Anjuan. Thank you for being here. Hi, Liz, any message for me? My mother is karmic to me, unfortunately. Well, there's no unfortunately. Take the words out like unfortunately or, you know, the things that seem negative, because your mother is a teacher to you. Anyone or anything karmic is a teacher. So don't see it as negative or unfortunate. See it as fortunate because you're growing. You're growing through the situation with your mum. So in other words, your mum is bringing in a big lesson for you, which is a good thing, okay? So what's the message for you? So let's bring in, I know, okay, I'll bring Mother Mary in today. Let me grab Mother Mary's deck. Let me find it. Oh, if I can find it, here we are. Let's bring Mother Mary's deck in here. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to Mother Mary today. So what's the message coming through for you about this from Mother Mary, okay? And again, like I say, change the way you are talking about it. I'm also curious to know what's the drink Liz always have. I drink water with a tiny little bit of cordial and that's it. Okay, I'm on blackcurrant cordial at the moment because I used to love drinking just water on it. So now I just have to have a little bit of something in it. That's all. I don't drink alcohol. I've always got a pint of water on the go with something in it. Look at this, we've got boundaries. So really your mum is teaching you to set your own boundaries down. Okay? To set boundaries, to speak your truth, to say yes to you, to not get triggered, remember, to breathe through it, to not take it personally. So it says, I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. And your mum may have certain expectations, things she wants for you in your life that don't resonate with you, or perhaps, you know, it's connected as well with her own journey, things she didn't do herself that she wants for you. And that can bring triggers up. So really your mum is teaching you to set boundaries and to speak your truth and be yourself and not care what anybody thinks. And whenever you get triggered by a karmic partner, whether it's a mother or anyone else, just breathe back into the now, because that's where the power is. Okay, so let's bring in a message about this from the tarot. What else do you need to know about what's going on with your mother? Yeah, there's hope there, even though you don't see it. So it's like she strips you of your hope, okay? You know, she strips you of your hope in some way. And also she helps you to connect with your inner child and to be yourself. Because she brings up emotion in you, also connected with childhood here. And you've got the moon, so look through the illusion. So this is really about you completely seeing it in a different way. Don't let what your mother is doing or saying or going through affect you in any way, shape or form. Be the lighthouse. But I feel it's also connected with an inner childhood wound that's been brought to the surface that allows you to harness your emotion. Okay, look at the tidal wave behind there. That's your emotion. So you're able to calm your energy down and breathe. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do, thank you, Katie. And Katie may also ask what's the drink you have. So obviously I'm drinking water with a little bit of blackcurrant in. Bake215 says, hey Liz, message from my divine feminine, please. So what's the energy around the connection, first of all? 1111. So I feel your divine feminine is waking up. Your counterpart is waking up. That's why you've got 1111. And obviously I'm not saying they're not already awake or aware, but I feel they're being made aware of things by the universe. So this is to let you know that you don't have to worry. The universe is doing it for you. The universe is bringing up their intuition and things they need to change within themselves. So we've got the Knight of Growth in reverse. It says things are happening a bit quicker than you expected them to, and this might take you by surprise. Are you ready? So things are going to happen quickly, especially if you start seeing 1111. So if you see 1111, don't be surprised if things start to move forward. And the angel's saying, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? So this is about you preparing yourself, your space, getting ready for what's coming, okay? So the angels say, ask yourself that question. If not, take time to reflect on what still needs healing and attention, and take your time. There really is no rush. So that's the message for you. If you start seeing 1111, things are going to start moving forward quickly. So ask yourself the question today, are you ready for that? Okay, so what does your feminine want to say? Regret, okay? I've lost the best thing in my life. So your person feels like they've lost you. You're the best thing in their life, and they're going to make a change. And I feel it's going to be spontaneous action. Something's going to happen quickly, and you have to be ready for it. Yeah, so the justice will be done. So something's happening for the highest good here. This can also be connected with releasing the past, karmic endings, change. Something's coming in for the better balance. Something could also be happening around the Libra season for you as well. Oh, lots of fear being released there. So release fear. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Yesterday, a white city pigeon flew to my windowsill. Last year, it was a kestrel. What does he want to tell me? Wow. And I love that it's a white pigeon, which is about purity and healing. It's like a dove coming to you. So you've got wound clearing. There's lots of wound clearing taking place. And I feel that, when you have a reading, it helps with that. So you may even be guided here to do your own cards or to do tarot readings. I'm not saying you're going to be a tarot reader. It's entirely your choice what you do in your life. But you have that ability as well to connect with the cards. But I feel this is you healing your wounds or clearing wounds through the things you are able to connect with. So really when you have a reading, for example, it just clarifies what you already know. It's a clarifier for you when you have a reading, because your intuition is spot on. It's like you are very you're very clairsentient because you feel, but you're also very claircognizant. So I feel that things just pop in your mind, or you just know things. So you've got the Nine of Struggles in reverse. It says you're sleeping easier and feeling calmer. So if you aren't, you're going to sleep better. Okay, you can see clearly in the drama has passed. Get ready for a new start. So I feel that pigeon, because it's a white pigeon, it came to you to tell you that there's a new start ahead, that the drama is passing, that you're going to start feeling easy. It's like things are getting better. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel that's really what that pigeon was suggesting to you, to help you to see the difference and to know your own worth and value, because you are unique and special. There's nobody like you, and that pigeon is obviously different than the other ones. So I feel there's too many cards here. Too many cards. I want a clear card, please, angels, if possible. Thank you. Yeah, walking away from the past. So it feels like your twin is walking away from the past. This card moved as well. You've got the High Priestess. So again, the High Priestess has come out for you because you're being reminded that you know this. You know what's going on. You know your intuitive thoughts and feelings about things. And he is curious about you. This is your card. I wonder if you're thinking about me. So you may be wondering if he's thinking about you, but you're thinking the same thing. You're thinking about each other. So he's thinking, are you thinking about me? So you might be thinking, are you thinking about me? But he's thinking that about you. Okay, the curiosity is there. So he may be watching you as well. But I feel he's letting you know in this message that he is walking away from things he needs to walk away from. And you may be doing that too, but you know everything in your intuition. So really the message is for you, Kat, to trust your intuition. And Angela is sending you lots and lots of love today. Katie, thank you for the donation. Katie says, actually, let's do GR first. GR's joined the family as well. GR says, may I have a message from Ray? So what does Ray want to say to you today? What does Ray want to say to you today? Ray's saying to you, I hope I haven't blown it with you. Okay, so he doesn't want to blow it, This is why he's taking time, because he doesn't want to mess it up. So remember, he's going through a healing. You've got the 9 of Flames. The message for you is don't give up. And it's like he's asking you to not give up. It says take a moment to rest and recharge, but keep going. So you may need to get your energy back today. Give your concerns to heaven, relax and trust the process. Okay, so relax about things right now. Trust the process, because he doesn't want to blow it with you. So he's saying, I hope I haven't blown it with you. I hope I haven't messed things up. I hope I haven't done permanent damage. Yeah, you just need space, that's all. So remember, the silence, the space assists the journey. I hope that helps, okay? Katie says, let's do Katie. Let's find Katie's message. Katie, where are you? Because I can see you talking to everyone in the chat there. Where's your message, though? This is why I say, if you can, guys, please try and put your question in the chat for me. Okay, because sometimes I just can't find it when I'm looking for it, because I can see you talking to people. Again, Katie, I can't see your question. Can't see your question. Can you put it in the chat for me right now if you're here, please? And then I'm going to do CC Lynn, okay? So CC Lynn says, hi, good morning. How does my love feel today? I feel very happy. Enjoy your day. That's good to know. So the message coming through for you is, I'm starting to miss you. Now, it's not that he didn't miss you. He's just really starting to miss you now. So he's really feeling it now. You know, he's getting frustrated with everything. So he said, I'm starting to miss you. It's starting to affect everything. So he's affected by everything right now. And he's giving you a promise today that he's going to show up for you, that you're meant to be. This is like seeing the stag. The stag is the promise of transformation and union. So he's sending you that promise today. So he's saying, I am starting to miss you. I don't want to be without you. It's stressing him out, okay? So what's the energy in the journey? Yeah, the moon. So reflect and look at things from a higher perspective. And I feel this is what he's doing as well. But I feel this is what you're being guided to do. And then you don't get triggered by things. So it says you don't have all the answers, but you can pray for the ones that you need. So have faith in the journey right now. That's what you need to know. Because he's giving you that promise of union. So let go of the when and the how and all of that. And just trust in the journey itself. I hope that helps, okay? So as I said, Katie's donated to me, but I can't see a question. So I'm just waiting for Katie to either put a question in the chat for me now, or I'll look down the chat for it if I can find it. So I'm just going to work down, okay? So I'm not missing you out, Katie. I just can't see your question. Rather than me pulling you some cards. So Varsha says, thank you for the donation. GD's feelings are next action for me. What's he busy with? Okay, so what's going on today? Soon. So you got soon. So he's going to take an action soon. Now you might think, when is soon? Is soon today, tomorrow, the next day? And it will be when it needs to be, okay? You've got the 8 of growth in reverse. So the message coming through for you is, your hard work will pay off. So whatever you're doing, it's going to pay off. Keep doing what you're doing. It says, however, you also have to do your own part to be ready for union. So remember, you're saying, you know, what's his next action and all this. It's also about what you're doing to come into union. And this is a message for you. Now, this one may resonate, or it may be a collective message I need to share. Maybe it resonates within the past. I feel you may have done this in the past, so don't take it personally, okay? Just listen to the guidance. Instead of blaming them for things, telling everyone that you are ready and focusing on all the things they need to do or they need to change, start focusing on yourself and the healing work that you can do in your own life to make things better. And that will shift the focus to you and it will move things forward soon. Okay, so it's not like I'm saying, oh, you're blaming him or anything like that, but I definitely do feel that you need to remember the truth, that this is about your journey too. He's saying, I love you so much. I feel like a fool because I didn't handle it the right way. So he knows he didn't handle it the right way. So he does want to make up for that, okay? So let's see what he's doing today. Let's bring in the distraction oracle. What's he busy with? What's he busy with today? So his next action is to, you know, make it right, really. But you've got to be patient with the when that's going to happen. He's got a desire for knowledge to understand. So he's doing research. So books, I'm not saying he's reading a book, but he is understanding things. He's getting research. So he may see something online and read something. And he wants to take the leap of faith to test the limits. Do they have what it takes? That's what he's asking himself right now. So I'm not saying he's skydiving, but he is thinking about taking a leap of faith and needs a parachute. So you've got to give him time to take action. It's coming soon, and you'll think, well, when is that? You've just got to let go of the when. I hope that helps, okay? Still waiting for Katie's questions. So I'm going to carry on. So Antonio says, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from Jennifer? So what's going on with Jennifer today? So we've got divine feminine light. She's stepping into her light. Okay, she's harnessing her light, her natural light. So she's actually feeling a lot lighter. I feel she's been doing a lot of healing on herself. Yeah, she's becoming the Empress. Because obviously, remember, you're ultimately the masculine. She's the feminine. But you're in role reverse right now. So this is showing you she's stepping into her feminine power, which is balancing the scales, which is bringing you together. So she's saying being you is your superpower. So that's what she wants you to know, first of all, that you being you and shining your light is what guides her to you. But this is also about her taking back this power. She's starting to shine a light more, okay, because she's recognizing that light has power. So when she's feeling lighter, more confident within herself, everything starts to feel better. She's coming home because you're guiding her home. So she's stepping into her Empress energy, which is really powerful. So what does she want to say to you? Flying out. Okay, she is worrying about things. What if your life is better without me? Which means she's going to take action. And she's saying, I can do what I want right now. So she's finding her own feet. She's starting to understand what she wants in her life and what she can do. She's feeling more capable. She's saying, I don't want you with anyone else. And I shouldn't have gone into that situation. So whatever that situation is she's referring to, she knows she shouldn't have gone into. But everything happens for a reason. She went into it to grow, for healing purposes. So it has made her think about many things. And she's starting to realise she can do what she wants to do. And what she wants to do is be with you. And this can also be about a career or other things she's doing. So allow her to step into a light. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, are there any messages from Mark today? And I'm sorry you were going through it a little bit yesterday. Remember, hopefully you've breathed a bit more now and you've been praying about things and you're feeling a bit calmer. He said, I messed up. That's how he feels. He feels like he messed up. And obviously wants to right that wrong, whatever that wrong is. So he wants to sort things out. Yeah, he's having an epiphany right now. And he's learning lessons, as are you. And you may be going through the same kind of lessons right now. So remember, everything happens for a reason. And you're dealing with physical things as well. And obviously the area that you're dealing with in your physical body is connected with nurturing energy. So make sure you're nurturing yourself, giving it back to you. So you got the Knight of Struggles. It says communication will come in and movement will happen when you least expect it. It will be spontaneous and fast. They're already planning how to approach you and what to say when they do. And you're going to feel this in your body. Okay, so this can also be why you're going through things in your physical body as well, because it's also a form of ascension and change. So let's bring in a message for you from Raphael today. What does Archangel Raphael want to say to you? With faith. So whatever you're asking today, whatever your question is, whether it's about your journey or your body or anything else, the answer is yes with faith. So you must have faith to heal, to get through this, or, whatever it is you're dealing with. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Can I have a message about my journey as a divine feminine? A message from my DM. So what's the message for you as a divine feminine right now? What do you need to know? What's the guidance coming through for you? So you've got time out. You need time out. What that means is you need time for yourself. You need time to breathe, to relax, to calm your energy, because it's part of your mission. So it was also about mission. So your journey as a divine feminine is to focus on your mission. And your mission is to surrender and let go and have faith, and to have faith in what you feel inside. So the Kundalini is rising within you. So you're also being guided here to know your power, that you are their counterpart. There's nobody like you. You're the only one that makes them feel the way that they do, that you do. So you got the Nine of Love in reverse. It says it may be hard to believe it when you can't see, but you must believe first to receive it later. Your dreams are coming true and you will be together. So Archangel Orion is coming through, the angel who helps with your manifestations, bringing your dreams into reality, saying, I'm sending you signs. So Archangel Orion is around you. So connect with Archangel Orion. But you're also being reminded that your mission is also to take time out, which means to give back to yourself, to shine your light, to focus on yourself. So your DM saying, have you moved on? He's curious. He's wondering what you're doing. He's doubting everything. Have you moved on? And that's going to bring in a shift. I hope that helps, okay? Julia, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for being a member for 54 months and using your milestone. Dear Liz, my mum would like to ask for guidance. She become a person with disability. It was rapid, unexpected. Is there anything she should know? This will be part of her life purpose to experience this, okay? To become that leader in her life, to accept the way she is and to love herself the way she is and to show everyone how strong she is. So it's a lesson and a test of faith really as well. So let's see what Archangel Raphael wants to say. Okay, so I feel it's a journey of acceptance as well. So we've got pregnancy is possible. And what I'm feeling with this is I'm not saying that she's going to get pregnant. Okay, she may be thinking about that, but I'm not really connecting with that as this could be connected with you, something you need to hear. But I feel it's more about a new beginning because pregnancy is a symbol of rebirth and starting again. You know, being reborn. Think about a baby gets born and it has to learn to grow and become someone new. So what I'm really connecting with is it's happening. It's like happening so she can start again. Does that make sense? Like she's starting to get to know herself again. It's like she's being reborn in this new situation or this new life or this new body. And she needs to let go of anger about it. So she needs to have a good scream. So if she screams it out, has a scream, releases her energy, maybe has a cry, gets it out, then she can start focusing on this new beginning, which is to love herself the way she is and to accept herself the way she is. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, she's going to get pregnant. What I'm feeling is this is connected with being reborn in a new way. That's the message, okay? Let me bring in a message from Mother Mary as well. What does Mother Mary want to say to your mum? What does Mother Mary want to say? Yeah, we've got marriage here as well. So it says make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, yourself and your partner. So it's also about learning to be in the relationships in your life the way you are now. So it's about, first of all, connecting with God and having a healthy relationship with your Creator, you know, because you may be thinking, why is this happening to me? Why? You know, so you've got, it's a test of faith, really. And also then learning to love yourself, you know, giving back to yourself, and then with anyone else. It could be with your partner, it could be with you, you know, with your kids or with whomever. So it's about your whole life is changing, and there's always a reason behind it. God never closes a door without opening a window. So there is a reason behind this. So remember, everything happens for a reason. It's all about acceptance. I hope that helps, okay? Cassia, thank you for the donation. Hello, what is current feelings of David towards me? So what's David feeling? Straight out. He's saying it can't hurt to check out your social media, can it? So he wants to look at you on social media. So he's watching you. And he's saying, yes, that hurts. So I feel it's hurting him because he's not there. You know, he wants to be around you. So when he's checking out your social media or he's connecting with you in some way, it just pains him more because he's not physically with you. Yeah, it causes him pain. So he's hurting without you. He's missing you and he's thinking about you, and he's been checking you out on social media, or he's been connecting with you in some other way. So he's spying on you in some way. And you've got, through telepathy as well. So he's coming to you through telepathy and he's showing you there's a redirection. They'll give me a block there. So maybe some kind of block on social media or some kind of block where he can't see you or connect with you the way he wants to. So he's being redirected to connect with you through telepathy. So I feel that the 5D connection between you right now is super strong. And that's what you're being guided to focus on in this moment, the 5D connection. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, we got the Hierophant the right way round. So it says commitment is coming. He wants to commit to you just as much as you want to commit to him. So trust the process and put your full faith in God's plan. So something is being learned right now, but really he's missing you and he's desiring you and he's getting frustrated because he can't be with you the way he wants to be, and that's creating a change. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Let's find Jacinta's message. Again, this is the thing when they're not in with the super chat, if I can't find them, because you're talking in the chat to people as well, which is great, but I struggle to find the question. So again, I can't see Jacinta's question either. And you may see it, but I can't see it. So I'm looking for Katie's question and Jacinta's question. Jacinta said, Jacinta, please put your question in the chat for me right now. Okay, because I can't see your question and just see you talking to other people. Okay, where I am in the chat, I mean. So please, can you put your question in the chat for me? And that goes for Katie as well. I'm still waiting for Katie as well. So I'm not missing anyone out. I just can't see question. It holds everything up. So Jacinta says, Liz, my father is no more. I feel a lot of sadness, wondering what we could have done differently to save him. Please, can I have messages? Well, first of all, you couldn't have done anything differently. It was his time. And I know it's hard to recognise and understand that, but it's the truth, okay? It was his time to go. And he understood that. And now he wants you to accept that, okay? You couldn't have done anything differently. And you will go through it. It'll be on your mind. When my mum died, I went through the same thing. What if I'd done this? What if I'd done that? What if the doctors had done this? What if they'd done that? And it just robs you of your peace. Okay, so recognise and know that it was his time. Okay, and he will come to you in a dream. Not yet, he's going through his life review. Okay, so understand it was his time. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. It was his time. God is in charge. God is not cruel. Things happen for a reason. No, so you're doing it again. You've got to let go of that blame. It's going to drive you crazy. You're blaming yourself. You can't. Now your dad has passed over. There's no ego. There's no pain. He's in a better place. He's looking down, wanting you to find peace. Okay? So he's saying, this is what you need to. He says, whatever you're most passionate about is the direction you follow. He wants you to follow your passions. He wants you to follow your heart. He wants you to be enthusiastic about your life. Okay? He doesn't want you to be moping around and sad. And obviously you've got to grieve. I'm not saying don't grieve. What I'm saying is he wants you to thrive now. He said, wait for some time. Well, you've got to understand is everything happens for a reason. Okay, I feel like I'm just repeating myself and you're not taking the message in, okay? And I know it's hard. It's just happened. It's raw. Okay, and I know how it feels. I've lost both my mum and my dad. Okay, and you go over it in your head. But you have to understand that everyone has a time. Okay, and it doesn't matter what's done differently. Everyone has a time, and it was your dad's time. And he wants you to know that. He said, I want you to follow your passions and live your life and do things for you. Yes, you can live without him. Thinking you can't is, everyone goes through grief and death. You can live without him and make you stronger. Okay? Your true dad is God. Okay? So it's about recognize. I'm not going to sit here talking about this for another 10 minutes because it's understanding. I know you're in pain right now, but it's happening to grow you. Your dad does not want you to be in pain. He wants you to live and thrive, okay? And he will come to you. He will come to you in a dream when he's ready, okay? So he's saying, I'm surrounded by loving animals. So he will have met animals up there, okay? So there will be animals like beloved pets, whether it's from his childhood or animals you know of. And he's surrounded by love. He's surrounded by support. He's with Jesus now. So understand that whenever you need him, he'll be there. Okay, so he's going to be right there for you when you need him. You can call on him. You've got to grieve this, but you've got to forgive yourself at the same time because it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. You've got to just try and accept that this is the way it is. It's part of God's plan and breathe. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D messages from him. So what's the 3D message from him right now? Okay, he's saying I shouldn't have walked away. So he's kind of in regret where he's thinking if I'd have done things differently, things might be different right now and all of that. But the thing is, everything happens for a reason, okay? So you got the 3 of growth. So the message says you are already in a union. And that's what you need to focus on. You have mastered the power of the connection through sharing time together in the 5D, through telepathic communication and recognizing signs, synchronicities and feelings. Continue to be at peace with the journey and the outer union will manifest effortlessly and easily. So again, this is about you being in the flow. Okay, going with the flow. He said, I know I shouldn't have walked away. And then he got himself into a situation that caused him a world of pain. So he's working on his inner child health right now. So this is definitely about him being reborn. You know, inner child is like the wounds, the abandonment issues, the fears, the struggles, the stress. And that's what he's doing. He's gone within. He's retreated within himself to work it out. So he knows he shouldn't have walked away, but everything happens for a reason. So you can't really say shoulda, woulda, coulda, because then you just, again, put yourself into a cycle of pain. It's about taking control. And I feel moving into March, you're going to feel the inner union. So focus on the inner union right now. Focus on the power of the love between you and not the physical circumstances. And that's going to create the outer union. So I definitely feel March is going to be about feeling each other very strongly through the cosmic bond you share as he goes within to heal his wounds and change his life. I hope that helps, okay? Raylene, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Les, can I please get a message from my DM? I still can't see Katie's message, by the way. I'm keeping an eye out for it. So if I get so far down I can't see a message, I'll just pull some card. So Victor, if you do see Katie, will you let her know that I don't know what her question is, please? Thank you. So this is for Raylene from your DM. Okay, what's your DM wanting to say? Okay, so message coming through. I've got 2 cards. Oh, one's gone back in. So I feel he wants to say something, but he may be pushing it down. Okay, so it may be on the tip of his tongue. He may have wrote a message out and then he pushes it back in. He's saying, yeah, it was wrong to disappear. So I feel he feels a lot of regret about disappearing the way he did or handling things the way he did. And he doesn't quite know how to come back in or what to say or what to do. So he's planning an approach here. He's working out how to come forward. So the guidance is you've got the summer here. So I feel things are going to turn around as you move into the summer. Now, it doesn't really matter where you are in the world or, you know, what the time zone is. I'm connecting with the message between now and June, July. So I feel things are going to start moving forward in the summertime, whereas I'm connecting with kind of June, July, August, September. Those months are going to be pivotal. And I feel that you're being guided today to cleanse your chakras. Okay, to cleanse your chakra system because it will bring a cleansing in. So I do feel he's going to approach you and come forward. I just feel that it's about being at ease, okay? So you got temperance in reverse. So what you're being reminded is this. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not demand its own way. Love does not hold any record of wrongs. You can't put conditions on unconditional love. Give it to God and trust the process of your life. There's no need to rush things. So it's going to happen between now and the summertime. So take summer how it resonates with you, but something big is going to happen June, July, August, September. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Katie, I haven't seen your message yet, honey, so please can you type it in? You've already typed it. Well, I can't see it. You know, remember I'm answering other questions as well now. Next time, please put it in with your donation. Okay, we'll put it right underneath your donation because I still can't find it. So if you put your question in right now, okay, because obviously, you know, it's holding everything up. Remember, I've only got a limited time on. So please put your question in right now. I'm going to move on to the next donation and then come back to you, okay? So please put your question in the chat for me right now. Okay, if not, I'll move on to the doll face. Okay, I'll give you enough time here to do it. You know, just keep putting it in the chat. Okay, I'm moving on to the doll face. So, yeah, it's not showing up, though. It's not. Can any of my moderators see Katie's message? Because I can't see it. Okay, can anyone, I can see where you're putting your typed it, but I can't see it. So I don't know. So can only do what I do, okay? So Dollface, thank you for the donation. Okay, Dollface says, hey, Liz, message from Tyrone for our connection. So put it in now, Katie, type it again, because I can see you've put typed it, but no one else can see it, okay? So type it again and again and again until I see it. So what I want to do, let me just focus now. No, you can't see it, okay. So what does Tyrone want to say to Dollface? What does Tyrone want to say to Dollface, okay? I'm a mess, okay? So he's a mess. And I feel he's turning that around. So he's dealing with himself. He feels like a mess. He doesn't want to drag you down. And that's another reason why, you know, he stays away or he goes within himself. And you've got the death card because he is changing. So he's going through a big dramatic change right now. He feels like he's a mess. He feels like his life's a mess. And there's a big, like, life-changing thing happening here. And this will lead to a new beginning. So the message says, there is a big ending taking place that will lead to a wonderful new beginning. You will see this transformation. So you're going to feel it as well. You're giving me a feel. He may even be working on himself. He may feel like a mess physically as well I'm connecting with. So he is transforming so much through this experience, and so are you. So everything is growing you right now. Embrace the changes and stay calm and centered through meditation and breath work. So I feel what you're being guided to do right now is to breathe and meditate and calm your mind while he deals with his circumstances. because he feels like he's a big mess. He's saying, I'm a mess, not his life. He said, I'm a mess. So he feels like a mess, the way he handles things, the way he deals with things. He may be thinking about his job, or he could be thinking about other things. You know, he's saying, I just feel like a mess. And you've got Easter because he's going through a rebirth. So there's a rebirth coming in here. Things are going to start moving forward again the way you want them to, without all these setbacks, delays, and, you know, his crazy mind around the Easter period, which is coming in April. So there's going to be a rebirth coming in around Easter. And the death, again, remember, is about a new beginning. So what does Easter do? Easter is about a resurrection. It's about a death for a new beginning. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? I still can't see Katie's question. Okay, I still can't see Katie's question. Aaron, thank you so much for gifting memberships there, honey. That's so nice to do because everyone gets access to extra content and other things, all the behind the scenes. So thank you so much for doing that. So again, my moderators, if you can please ask Katie to put a question in for me, or, you know, because I can't see it, so I've got to move down the chat. So next question is for Fatima. Thank you for the donation, honey. Fatima, let's find your question. Again, same here, I can't find Fatima's question. It's busy chat today, guys. So again, you know, that's why I say please try and put your question in with the super chat. You know, it's easy to do. You know, I do if I donate on Sandra's channel, or, you know, it's easy to do. So Fatima, I can't find your question either here. Okay. But I know you'll be asking for messages from your twin. That's what you'll be asking. So I'm going to pull you some cards from your twin, okay? There you go. Fatima, message from F. There we go. So Katie, that's what you need to do. You just need to put your question in like Fatima just did. I can't get us out of my head. This is for Fatima. I can't get us out of my head. So he's not saying you, he means us, which means you as a couple. So he's thinking about being with you in a relationship. He said, I feel like I've lost the best thing in my life and I can't get that out of my head. So he definitely wants to be with you. You know, he can't get it out of his head, what it would be like to be with you, what life would be like with you. And the signs and synchronicities are coming to the both of you. Now, you may also receive answers when you meditate. So you're being guided to meditate. Now, meditation is also about connecting in the 5D. You know, to connect with him, but also to receive signs and to receive answers and guidance. But I feel you're both receiving the signs. That's what you need to know. And he knows full well that you deserve to be together. Okay? So you've got Queen of Love. This is saying to you, your beauty is more than what your twin sees. He runs deep inside of you and shines on the outside of you. So he sees all of you. You are intelligent, kind and gentle, generous and strong. Your intuition tells you what's right and wrong. You are a unique person, a rare jewel, and they know it. There's nobody like you. So your twin is well aware there's nobody like you, so you also have to believe in yourself. But he can't get you out of his head and the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I'll up messages, please. I've not heard from him. So just allow things to unfold, okay? So you've got surrender. Yeah, you've got to give this to God right now. You haven't heard from him, but it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means he's processing, he's planning, he's working things out, he's dealing with things. You've got to get into a position of surrender. You may be worried thinking, has he moved on? And he hasn't. He's thinking the same about you. But you've been guided to surrender. Okay, because he's saying, what if you moved on? He's in worry and fear. So he's in his own head about things right now. He is going to come back to you in time. He's in the hermit mode, so he can give you the world. So he's gone within to process. A new cycle is about to begin. So respect yourself and do what feels right, which means surrender, let him come to you, because you deserve the world. So the silence is helping the situation. They're working things out. So use this time to focus on you and trust that when you're both ready, communication will effortlessly resume. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I can see Katie's message there now. Okay, so I'm going to do Katie says, I'd asked if the fact of my DM changing his profile picture on a certain social media has a meaning. If there's anything I need to know in a message from me, it means that he's changing. It's a symbol of change. Okay, so he's showing you he's changing or something's changing. Okay, so it's his way of showing you it's coming together. I want a clearer card than that. So it is a good thing. You've got to trust your intuition. So you've got the King of Flames in reverse. It says, there is no need to question their loyalty. So he's done this as well to say to you, stop questioning me. So if you're doubting the love or doubting his journey or what he's doing or anything like that, he's saying, there's no need to question my loyalty. You are my number one. I am putting steps and plans into place to prove this to you in the physical world. Even if it seems otherwise, you are my priority. You just need to look at it in a higher way. Okay? So you just need to look at this in a higher way right now. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I'm sending you a message. Now that's what he's done. He sent you a message by changing his profile picture to stop questioning his loyalty, to trust in the love you share. And also I feel he's going to send you a message. Now I'm not saying it's going to be today, but he's preparing, he's planning to reach out and communicate. And he's already sent you a message by changing his picture, you know, like a telepathic message, intuitive message. And it's like his way of showing you he's coming back. I hope that helps, okay? So we got there in the end. Next time, try and put your question in with the super chat, okay? Because it just stops all that. So City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. And thank you to everyone watching. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. Can I please have a message from my DM? Many thanks. So what's the message coming through from your DM? So we've got curiosity. I wonder if you miss me. I wonder if you're thinking about me. I wonder what you're doing. So he's curious about you. Okay, I wonder if you're missing me as much as I'm missing you. I wonder if you're thinking about me as much as I'm thinking about you. And I feel there's things that your DM wants to say to you, but keeps pushing them down. So you've got the 5 of flames in reverse. So any conflict has been resolved. Apologies are coming. So you're going to resolve things. You're going to sort things out. Now I feel he may be resolving things in his life first to be able to come to you. So you will clear the air. You will sort things out. So call on Archangel Raguel, the harmonizer, to bring in a peaceful resolution. That's what you need to know. But he is curious about you right now. I hope that helps, okay? Now, I know this is annoying, but I've got to go to the toilet, okay? Because I've been rushing around in the morning. I'm so sorry about this, okay? But Angela's going to look after the chat for me. When you got to go, you got to go. Won't be a minute. Let me just have a drink. Thank you, Angelica. I know exactly what I'm channeling with this toilet thing, because I've been running the toilet a couple of days, and it's like an urgency. I'm connecting with an urgency, like an urgency to reach out, or an urgency to contact or to change things. It's like a masculine energy I'm connecting with. And I'm going to be channeling that in later readings, okay? So as we move into March, so you're going to feel that. So if anyone's running the loo more than usual, it's because you're connecting with a sense of urgency. Honestly, it's amazing how the angels channel things through my body. It's annoying sometimes, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. It's the way that I channel. Okay, so we're going to do Copy the Cat. Says, thank you for the donation. Message from the angels and from my twin, please. So let's bring you in a message from Mother Mary. So what does Mother Mary want you to know? We've got home. And I feel the big message here is that your twin flame feels with you like they've come home. Remember, it's a feeling. It's not a location, a building, a place. It's a feeling. And they are trusting and following their guidance to come home. Okay, I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. And this is what you're being reminded. Your twin flame is your home. So you're receiving guidance about your home. In other words, you're receiving signs and synchronicities that show you the truth. that show you belong together, that show you that you're meant to be. So that's what I'm connecting with there, okay? So what does your twin want you to know? So your twin is kind of saying to you, you're my home. Okay, yeah, I needed space and now I've waited too long. Again, that's like a sense of urgency. So not surprised I've picked up on that just as I was coming to your reading, because I'm feeling like he's got an urgency to contact you. I needed space and now I've waited too long. So he's urgent to connect with you again because he feels like you're home. So I feel this is a big message about coming back together. Okay, and I can see a couple of you commenting saying you've been feeling that way too as well, connecting with the urgency. So yeah, something is happening here between now and April. So I feel he's going to urgently contact you between now and April. He's just releasing burdens right now. So I've got a timeline of October just gone to April this year as a time of change. Okay, and he's releasing burdens to come to you. It's going to be an urgent communication, so it could come in spontaneously. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation. Any messages for new love? I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope you have a wonderful day as well, honey. What's the message coming through? Message for new love. A message for new love. So first of all, this is about you being content and happy and satisfied with where you are in your life right now and who you are in your life right now to bring in love. Because I feel that you may be wanting love or you may be wanting a partner, and I'm not saying you are kind of desperate for that, but you're not enjoying the moment. It's about understanding that you're you for a reason right now. Okay, which means be yourself. You're coming up as a Nine of Pentacles to love your life, to love yourself, to be you. Because when you're enjoying being you and enjoying your freedom and enjoying the time you've got for you and all of that, that's when love comes in. And it's about recognizing, you can't just think, right, I'm going to move on from my twin flame and attract someone new in. It doesn't work like that at all. Okay, it's about you being self-assured and satisfied with what you have and being at peace with where you are. And then the universe will bring you what you need, whether it's your twin or someone else. So I feel you're not in the right headspace right now to attract in new love. Now, I don't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It's just you may want love to come in for the wrong reasons right now. Not the right reasons, because you're craving love and affection. And the angels want you to give that to yourself. The angels want you to fill up your own cup and give back to yourself. So when you're focusing on your blessings and you're getting it on with the universe, you're thinking, wow, this life is amazing. The universe loves me. Then you start loving life. So what the angels want you to do is start manifesting you, which means look in the mirror and say, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. So affirm, I am sexy, I am desired, I am desirable, I am lovable, I am exactly who I'm meant to be, I am loved for who I am amazing, I am special. When you start affirming these things, you start feeling better about yourself, and that makes you naturally attractive, and then you start attracting in all the good stuff, whether it's new love or things you're manifesting or your twin returning or whatever. So that's what you need to do. I hope that helps, okay? So nothing at the moment because you've got to work on you. Cece, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, can I get guidance on the dispute? I still felt down after praying as I was told by someone I shouldn't invest much as it's not a strong case. Well, you're allowing others then, aren't you, to affect your energy? You're allowing others to affect your outlook. You've prayed about it. You've got to trust. In the last reading, we did a message and it was a positive message for you. But since then, you've let someone affect your vibration and that affects your manifestation. Okay, so that brings in fear. So you're allowing someone else to affect you when the angels are asking you to have faith, okay? So any message from my special person who's been listening to a song called I Wish I Don't Miss You Anymore. Thank you, any abundance coming in. So what do you need to know? What's the message coming through? Look, it's still on track. You haven't messed anything up here. It's still on track. Between now and April, something is shifting here. And this is a great message about abundance coming in. It's a card of abundance, windfalls and things shifting into place. So do not let other people affect your energy right now because it will change the dynamic of what's going on. So instead, talk to Archangel Jeremiah. He's the angel, who helps you with the legal stuff. They give me fear. And let go of fear, give it to him. Call an Archangel Ariel, the angel of money. That's what you need to do, okay? So what's the message from your twin? What was I thinking? So whenever it is connected with him, he's saying, what was I thinking? I've made a mistake. What was I thinking? Well, remember, there's no mistakes. There's only lessons. So he's thinking, what was I thinking? What was I doing? So he's going over and over things in his mind, wishing things were different too. Wishing he'd have done something different too. So this is all about forgiveness, healing and prayer. I hope that helps. Don't let anyone affect your vibration. Bina, thank you for the donation. Hal, is any 3D message from Rod, please? What's Rod saying to you? He's been checking you out. And it's hurting him because he can't be with you the way he wants to be at this moment. So he's saying it can't hurt to check out your social media, can he? So it can't help to talk to you or be around you, can he? Yes, that hurts. So he's miserable without you and he's missing you. Okay? He's missing you. Let's see what else you've got here. 2 cards flying out. Yeah, justice. You've got karmic ending and you've got that choice. Okay, now it's delayed right now. You're being asked, look at this. Okay, this wizard is going like this. And what it's like God's saying, you're being protected. You've got to relax about this because the karmic ending will come at the right time. You've got to remember God is good, okay? He's got your best interests at heart. He's doing what's right. So that karmic ending is going to come in at the right time. So you've got to have faith in the timings right now. So you've got the 3 of struggles in reverse. It says things are getting easier after a lot of pain. And that's because you're surrendering and letting go and praying and giving it to God. It says you have recognised the soul growth and power that comes from this journey and how it makes you strong. You are feeling more at peace with things, building the 5D connection, connecting more with self and source, and you know now that you can handle anything. So that's a powerful message because it's saying to you, you're getting the 5D connection right, which is leading to the outer union. And it's also reminding you why this journey happens the way it does, to build your strength and power. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. A is here visiting. He seems disturbing. And please, he seems disturbing and please. Okay, whatever that means. May I have a message from him to help me understand how I can help him? That you can't, this is the thing, you can't help him. You've got to let him help himself. Okay, you can't fix it. You've got to allow him to fix himself. What you can do is be yourself. And be there. Just listen, observe, be the lighthouse, be, in your authentic self. You can't help him. You can't fix him as much as you want to. He's got to fix and heal himself. It's not your job to fix him. It's heaven's job. It's his job, okay? So you've got health here. And you may be worried about his health. It says, your prayers for healing miracles have been heard and answered. So the message here is pray about it. Instead of worrying, pray. Okay, pray for his health, pray for his well-being, pray for answers, pray for his emotional power to return. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, give it to God. So he's saying, I have let you down so badly. That's how he feels. But he also feels like he's let himself down as well. So you've got to let him find his way out, okay? So you've got the Hanged Man. There's delays for a reason. It says the delay creates the way. View things from a higher perspective. This time is needy for processing, understanding, and enlightenment. And also alignment to bring you together in a balanced way. It says a brief pause will lead to great change. So this is happening for a reason. Okay, so he's looking in the mirror thinking, I've let you down. He's looking at you thinking, I've let you down. He's got to get his head on straight. And you help him by being the lighthouse, by being that authentic light in his life and showing him the way. And trusting him to find his way. I hope that helps. Let me bring you a message from Mother Mary. Give me a block there. Be optimistic about this. This will lead to marriage if that's what you want. Because you are devoted to him and he knows it. Okay? So let him work on his own emotional health and his own physical self to be able to be the right kind of person for you who can be that marriage partner. You can't fix it. You've got to take back your power as a feminine and allow. They give me a block, and that's what we do too much on this journey as a family. We try and control, we try and fix, we try and resolve, and that's really the masculine's job. Okay, we try and take on the masculine role, and that causes issues. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Some advice for me, the uncertainty is too much. Well, that's because you're in fear. Uncertainty is a fear-based energy, it's an anxiety. It means you're not in the power of the now. So anytime you go into that fear, you breathe yourself into the now. Uncertainty is how we find faith. Okay, we're not meant to know all the answers. We're not meant to know what's coming because it's how we find faith. We have to have faith in what will come, what will be. Okay, so you've got to breathe yourself into the now. So it isn't too much. It's just you're not handling it the right way. So if you start breathing yourself back into the present moment, you'll feel back in control of your life. So what's the message for you? Giving and receiving and compassion. So you have to be very kind and loving to yourself at this time, okay? So see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. So be very kind to yourself at this time and relax about things. And he says balance being generous and receptive because both are equally important. So if you get nervous, focus on service. Think, how can I make today a great day for myself and everyone I meet? How can I give and receive today? Because remember, everything is balancing. So your connection needs to be balanced. Whatever you want, it has to be balanced. And you're in fear right now, so you need to balance your energy. You might think I'm not in fear, but anxiety is fear. That's exactly what it is. It's not coming from a place of love, because love is about faith and trust. Fear is about stress and anxiety and panic and what's going to happen. Ooh, you know, the what if scenario. So you've got to breathe yourself back into the now. So bring yourself back into the now and you'll feel much better. And the message coming through for you, yeah, you just need to make that decision. It's your choice. So maybe a decision in the future that can be affecting things, but you have to make that decision today. You have to make that conscious choice today to choose peace. I hope that helps, okay? So again, Aaron, thank you so much for gifting the memberships to Silver and Shine, Lisa N, Laura Katie Rose, Lauren B and R Taylor. Thank you so much for that, okay? And if you are a member and you're new, okay, you get access to 3 extra videos a week every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So I've just shared today's video. And also you get all the behind the scenes about the carrot adventures all over the world. Because obviously this is Angela and she's got brothers and sisters, well, cousins really, all over the world. And they always check in, okay? And all the other things going on. I also share a daily picture with a message as well. So Anne, thank you for the donation. There's Bloxy. Let me just have a drink. Connecting with throat chakra energy healing. Okay, so Anne says, does Frank have a message for me today? How is he at home? Wow, they're giving me like it's not running, but they're giving me a feeling like my nose is running there. Okay, so I feel he's worried about making a mistake. He's worried about making a mistake. So you've got to, again, give him time. So what does he want to say? I wonder if you miss me. So he's constantly wondering what you're doing. Now, you're wondering what he's doing constantly. You're curious about him constantly. And he is curious about you constantly. I wonder if you miss me. I wonder what you're doing. So you're always on his mind. Don't ever think you aren't, okay? Hey, Nikki, great to see you. Sending you lots of love. So you've got the 7 of growth and you've got the lovers in the right way round, okay? So it says set your intention. So what the angels want you to do right now, instead of thinking what's he doing, how's he, you know, what's he up to and all of that, think, right, what are my intentions? And have faith in those intentions. What do you want, okay? What are you manifesting? What are you creating? Says you were both on the same page, wanting the same things, even if they have not verbally shared this with you yet. The universe is guiding you together. So you've got to keep your vibration high, keep your thoughts on what you do want, not what you don't want, and talk it into reality. Because the love and passion that you have for each other is undeniable. You both want each other and the Kundalini is rising. That's what's going on. Okay, so how is he at home? How is he at home? You've got, yeah, he's focused on you. When he's at home, when he's with you, when he's out and about, whatever he's doing, his focus is on you. His focus is on you. That's why you got the lovers twice. Okay, so the message is the love and passion that you share, that you have for each other is undeniable. You both want each other. So don't worry and think he wants someone else or he's busy thinking about someone else because he's thinking about you. I wonder if you miss me. So you're the one that's on his mind. So you've got to have faith and patience. Okay, make a new word, faith. I'm going to have patience and faith. Okay, I'm going to get a little peef around my neck, not just for my twin, but to remind me to have patience, to remind me that I'm protected, to remind me that to step into my power. Okay, think about it the other day. So remember, it has to be equally balanced between you of giving and receiving. And if he can't give the way he wants to, you've got to trust that he will in time and give back to you and match his energy. Which means if he's reaching out to you, you reply. Okay? If he doesn't reach out for a few days, either allow him to come to you or maybe reach out, but then let him come back in. Match his energy, so you're not over giving. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Adam. Okay, what's the message from Adam right now? So first of all, we got vivid dreams. So he's having very vivid dreams about you in this separation. And that's cleansing things. So there's a cleansing taking place in dream state, because that's creating the way. So for example, in the dreams he's having about you, he's able to explore the connection with you instead of repressing it or not being able to express himself. So what's he want to say to you? Yeah, he's saying to you, I can't wait to fall asleep to see your face. So it's like he knows he's going to fall asleep to dream about you. He knows, because obviously he's lying in bed thinking about you. So of course he's going to have a dream about you. So there's a cleansing happening right now in dreams. So if you've been dreaming about him, he's been dreaming about you. And it's also showing you that this separation is being cleansed. It's being healed. There's the way is being created to come back together. I hope that helps again. I'm going to pull you one more card. Yeah, it's all my fault. He's regretting that. He's saying you probably won't ever speak to me again. What if you've moved on? So these are things he's cleansing and healing in his dreams. He'll be experiencing, what if you've moved on? What if you're with someone else? What if you don't speak to me again? It's all my fault. So he's cleansing all that in his dreams, because he will come to you in a dream and see how you respond to him. And this is why it's so important to work on the 5D connection, because it draws him in. It lets him know it is safe to contact you and you are going to speak to him again and you haven't moved on and it's not all his fault. So these are things you need to reassure him on in the 5D. Connect with him and say, it's not your fault. We're both to blame and we're both innocent because we're learning lessons. I will speak to you again and I haven't moved on even though I could. Okay, so reassure him and then that will open that door again. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Infinity. Thank you for the donation. Infinity says, hi Liz, may I have messages from R? Would we reconnect? Right now we can't due to being on opposite sides of a matter. Well, so you know really that it's not the right time. So it's not that you can't, it's that it's not the right time. There's something that needs to be dealt with first, okay? But obviously you know you will going to reconnect in divine timing. It's never over. So he wants to open up right now. There's a delay around it. So the Knight of Cups is, well, this is the King of Cups, but I'm connected with Knight of Cups energy, which is taking action to you. But he wants to open his heart, just because things aren't moving the way you want them to, perhaps right now, because of this stagnancy or whatever it is, does not mean the love isn't there. He's saying, my feelings haven't changed for you, even though I'm just being quiet or the things aren't moving forward. The feelings are all still there. And he will take action in time towards those feelings. So you are going to reconnect in time. So what else do you need to know? You've got the Magician. So he says great things are manifesting. And remember, everything happens for a reason. This is happening for a reason. Okay? So great things are manifesting and you are starting to see results. So you're going to start to see results, especially moving into March. This is a very successful time for you. And this could be connected with your career or other things. He doesn't act thinking away, well, you don't worry about that. Just let him deal with that. That's what he's gone within. He's in his cave right now. The King of Cups is someone who's very open and loving, but also can be very guarded. Okay, they're a crab. So I'm not saying he's a Cancerian, but it's like the energy of that, it's like he's got a shell, So he's in his shell right now, but he's got a soft centre. So you have to remember that, okay? Let him deal with it because he's harnessing the power inside of himself and you're harnessing the power inside of you with the power of the universe through gratitude and law of attraction to move forward. So when you see 222, that's a sign he's going to reconnect or you're going to come back together. So focus on gratitude right now. Focus on raising your vibration and that's going to harmonise everything that you're going through. No matter what the differences are or, whatever it is. And he is thinking, have you moved on? What are you doing? So he is worrying. He's in fear as well. He's missing you. So that's what you need to do. Focus on gratitude and self-care and self-love and trusting in the law of attraction. And you're going to connect with 222. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, lovely day to you and to you also. About my JA, why could he haven't given me any form of physical expression of affection, gift, even when we were together before, but always does to all women he's been with? Because you're different than anyone else. With you, he feels vulnerable. With you, it's scary. With you, it's something completely new. So he's got to get comfortable with that. You're trying to rush this. You've got to do this. You've got to do this because you've done it with everyone else. Well, you're not everyone else. You're different, you're unique, you're special, you're not like anybody else. So you've got to stop comparing yourself to things he's done before. Okay, so what's the message coming through? So just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it's not happening. You've got the Ace of Struggles and the Ace of Growth. Wow, 2 aces, and this is a very shuffled deck. 2 aces, both the right way around, which is about action. He is going to take action. You just got to be patient with when that will come. Decisions are taking place in both of your lives. So he's also making decisions about the future. Says try not to overthink. And that's what you're doing right now. You're overthinking. You may feel like he's procrastinating or worrying and it's delaying the process, but the angels say the changes will be made. Silence is helping with focus, clarity and vision. And you may be having tooth pain because it's connected with decisions, but the angels are saying it's helping. He's gaining clarity right now on how he feels and what he wants to say and how he wants to say it. So this is a very important time of growth in your life. Okay, everything is happening for a reason right now. Many doors are opening in all ways, especially between December just gone and April this year. You will feel excited, so get excited. Something is happening, something is coming. So you're trying to rush it forward and worrying that there's something wrong when there isn't, and it's also causing self-sabotage. So what he's saying is, why does it still hurt? He's still hurting from the past or things that he's been through from childhood as well, like wounds, where he may have opened up to people in his life and he's been hurt. So he doesn't want to get hurt by you because that would kill him. Okay, so he's asking you to trust him to do this in his own time. So and you affirm this, you say, I know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering my prayers right now. So if you've asked for help with this, call on Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raguel. Say, thank you, Raguel, for creating the way forward for him to come to me and express himself to me. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping him to open up to me. So call on the angels for help and then give it to God and stop needing it. Okay, because he's feeling it and he's sending you that love in other ways. I feel he's showing love to you right now through other ways. You know, through telepathy, through signs, synchronicities and all of that, and feelings and dreams. Sonali, thank you for the donation. Do I know my future spouse already or not? And again, this is also about letting go of the future spouse, you know, the words, because spouse is about, you know, it's like putting a condition. It's like if you say partner or person, then that's not as kind of, it doesn't bring up as much attachment as a spouse. Does that make sense? So I feel letting go of that, saying, my person. It's more relaxing than in your mind I'm talking about. Because in your mind, your ego grabs onto certain things like marriage or spouse or, you know, those kind of things, like it's out of reach. Whereas your person is your person. Okay, so you've got the 5 of Wands. It feels like you know this person, but there's conflict around it. Okay, so you may be conflicted thinking, well, perhaps this isn't my person because there's conflict or drama. Just bear with me, my phone's moved there. Because there's something isn't going to my plan. So this might not be my person, but I feel it is. So you're going to have faith in what you feel. Now, you know inside your truth. No one can tell you, you know yourself. But I feel you know that the person you're connecting with right now is the person you want to be with in the future. So don't let any conflict make you doubt the connection, because the conflict creates the challenges that creates the growth. I hope that helps, okay? Daniela, thank you for the donation. Deal is Em and me, so Em and you are one after all, me and me. Em and me were in brief reunion. First it was good, then his tone became demanding, disrespectful, and I said I don't feel emotionally safe. He was rude, ego-based. What does all this mean? It means it's not the right time for union. It means there's still triggers coming up, there's still lessons being learned. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It means your energy and his energy aren't gelling. Because you're in a higher vibration, he's in a lower vibration, so you're not on the right frequency, see? It means either him coming to match you or you coming down to match him. And why should you go into a lower energy just to be around him? And that's what your higher self is telling you. So your higher self is making you aware that he's not in the right energy to be with you. He's got triggers to heal and wounds to deal with, to balance his energy, to move into your, your frequency. And that's okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means it's still in divine timing. So he said, I shouldn't have walked away. I have been checking your social media to see what you're up to. I know I messed up. And why the hell did I do that? So he is aware of what he's done and what he's been doing in his behaviour. Remember, hurt people. So he's very aware of what he's done. Okay, he's saying that to you. He's saying, I don't know why I did that. I know I messed up. So forgive him. Forgive everything and rise. He has been looking at you on social media lately because he knows he shouldn't have walked away or dealt with it the way he did. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means you are being guided to set boundaries down. It means you're in your power because you're saying, hang on, I have an inner child who I have to protect and watch over, and I'm not going to put that inner child in pain. Because it hurts your inner child when he's being nasty and he's doing the things he's doing. So you're protecting yourself. So nurture the child within you through playfulness and self-care. So be kind to yourself. Don't take it personally and think you've done anything wrong, but it's your fault, because it isn't. It's his own wounds and triggers, and it's connected with his inner child, and it's connected with childhood wounds. So just breathe through it, and he's going to come back in and apologise, okay, because he knows he messed up. Christine, thank you for the donation. St. Michael is the current situation. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Okay, what does Archangel Michael want you to know right now? There's your card. Okay, doesn't matter what these are. Okay, that's the card that needed to come out. Oh, so it's so hard sometimes when I have to twist my back and everything to pick up these cards. I'm like, whew, okay. So you've got two cards. The first one is whatever's going on, people come and people go. Okay, seasons come and seasons go. People will come and people will go, but the right people will stick around. So what you need to know is, Archangel Michael, this card's getting my attention in the deck. Let me just grab it there. Archangel Michael is shielding you. He's shielding you from anything toxic or negative that you no longer need, whether it's a person or a situation or an experience. And he's saying, I'm your shield and I will protect you and keep you safe. So if you call on him, he will protect you in this situation. And he's saying, enjoy your freedom. Freedom is a gift. Don't take it for granted or resent it right now, because people will come and people will go, whether it's friendships, lovers, whomever, but the right people will stick around or come back into your life. That's what you need to know. And I'm going to bring in a message for you from Mother Mary. Tenderness, be both gentle and powerful. So be gentle in the situation, but be powerful at the same time, which means speak your truth with love and compassion. That's what you need to do. Call on Gabriel to help you to do that. Archangel Gabriel, thank you for helping me to speak my truth in a powerful way with love, understanding and compassion. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from Archangel Michael and Jesus today, of course. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? What does Archangel Michael want to say to you? 3 cards. This card's moving as well. So the first card is hurdles. Many hurdles are in your path for a reason. You have the power and the skill to get past them. Take a leap of faith. So imagine someone's, jumping over hurdles like on, a track. And, they jump up and they take a leap of faith. And you've got to take that leap of faith. So this is about you trusting the journey right now. And know there's a great pruning taking place in your life. God is pruning your tree. And it's really funny, I'll tell you this story as well. I've spoke about pruning in my own life. When my landlord came round yesterday, I told you that's why I was on late. And I've got a big tree in the back garden. Now, obviously, it's freezing right now, so there's no leaves on this big tree. But apparently, the neighbours who live behind have been complaining about this tree, saying it's too big, it needs pruning. So my landlord came round to look at this tree, and we're going to have the tree trimmed. We're not going to cut it down. Both of us said, no way, it's too nice a tree, but it needs pruning. So again, more pruning taking place. So remember, if you're seeing trees being pruned or people are talking about trees pruning or anything like that, it's a sign of things being released. So there's a great pruning taking place in your life. God is releasing the old to create room for the new. Cutting away dead wood allows new and healthy fruit to grow. Allow the leaves to fall away because new leaves will grow. So this is about a new season ahead for you. Something great coming in. And also look at this. You've said, love this, can have a message from Jesus. And Jesus has come through in this deck. Now, isn't that powerful? Because this is an Archangel Michael deck and Jesus has come through. So Jesus is saying you'll face many trials and tribulations during your time here, just like Jesus did. You will prevail with faith and trust. Put your trust in him. So put your trust in Jesus. Put your trust in God. because Jesus come through in that reading to say, I am with you. And I know you're going through hurdles, and I know you're going through battles, and you're going through a pruning and everything else, and you'll be okay because I'm with you. So Jesus saying to you, with God, all things are possible. Couldn't get a better message there. What seems impossible is possible. The word impossible means I'm possible. And he's saying when you knock, the door will be opened. So this is about patience and gratitude and faith. You know, this is the light of the world. So Jesus knocking on that door, he's got to wait to be answered there. So it's about having patience. The door will open at the right time with faith. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Katie, thank you for the donation. How is the energy at my DM's home? Okay, how is the energy at your DM's home? What's going on with your DM at home? Okay, what's the message? Okay, so first of all, it's miserable. It's like a war zone. It's like a war zone. There could be arguments going on, chaos, upheaval, drama, turmoil. Look at that. Look at the background there with all that. It's like bombs are going off. So there's turmoil there, and it's miserable. He doesn't want to be there. Okay, so the message coming through is, yeah, I'm only here for the kids or whatever. So there's something else he's there for. So if there's kids involved, that's why he's there. Maybe there's animals or there's obligations in some way. So there's an obligation. Okay, so if there's no kids, don't think, well, there's no kids, Liz. You know, you put this into your situation. He's only there for an obligation, whatever that is. It could be a financial obligation. But he's in turmoil. He will find his way out. You've got to have faith in him to do that, okay? So what's his karmic battle or his karmic struggle? What's his karmic struggle? He's saying, this is not my happy place, which is this. He's saying, this is not my happy place. Look at it. It's like a war zone. So that's what you need to know. He has a son and a daughter. Well, there you go. He's there for the kids there. But I feel it's more than that. I feel it's obligation, financial obligation, doing the right thing, that kind of thing. But it's not his happy place. That's what it's like there. I mean, would you like to live there? No. Okay, so remember, this is why you're being guided to enjoy your freedom. I hope that helps, okay? Or enjoy your life, because it's much better than his life right now. Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel? So what's going on with Gabriel right now? What's the message coming through? Focus on service. And it's really powerful this has come out, because I know they're obviously connecting with Gabriel as your person, but I'm connecting with Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel saying you need to bring a message through from me. Okay, so the message is focus on service, which means focus on giving, focus on receiving, but also focus on being your best version. And I've got a message for you from Archangel Gabriel. Now, I am going to pull you a card from Gabriel, but I feel that I've got a message first for you from Archangel Gabriel. Okay, yeah, Gabriel is saying perfectionism. Says, polishing your creative project is fine, or doing something and wanting it to be right is fine, but don't over-analyse or allow procrastination or the need to have certain things a perfect way or in a certain way to bring in fear or to lead to a delay. So it feels like there's something that something needs to happen, obviously, but I feel either you or your person are both trying to do it right, or waiting for the right time, or it's like wanting something to happen the right way, and it will never be the right time. You know, it's about just doing it, just going for it. It's like you can't keep waiting for a specific time, because that time will never come. It's about going for it. So I feel Gabriel is helping you to understand that while your person is dealing with things, you've got to focus on service. Look at this. Gabriel saying, I love you so much. I love you so much. So he loves you. That's how he feels about you. That's what he wants you to know. But I feel he's waiting for the right time, or he's trying to do it right, and he's taking too much time. So I feel Archangel Gabriel is stepping in to bring in a shift. That's the message. And while this is all going on, focus on service. Okay? And you're saying, any prayers for my niece, Ari? So let's do prayers for Ari. Okay? Ari is not very well right now, Samantha's niece. So please put prayer hands in the chat or hearts, and send love and healing to Ari. And I'm going to bring a message in for Ari from Mother Mary, or a message for you for Ari, okay? So we've got devotion and marriage here as well. So I feel this is a big message about support. It's like she has support. Whether that could be from a family, if they are married, or, you know, this is about commitment. She has support there. That's what I'm connecting with. And as you fully commit to your values, relationships, and God, you're clear about what to do next. So I feel this message is also to connect with God and to pray and to have faith. So I feel it's about making a commitment to the marriage of body and mind. And I feel that's also something she's going through, okay? So what I'm feeling is she has support to, improve and get better and be healed. That's the message. And everyone's putting prayer hands in there and love and support each other. We're all here for everyone else. B123, thank you for the donation. He felt silent and aggressive. I am best. Absolutely your best. Okay, so if he felt silent and aggressive, then obviously that's your perception first of all, but it means you're being protected. So you're being guided to continuously open your heart. Don't shut your heart down because he's being aggressive or silent. Keep your heart open. So allow yourself to feel the full range of emotions, especially all the forms of love. And really what I'm feeling is the reason he's being silent and aggressive, or he feels like he's being that way, is because his heart's opening. And that's fear for him. He brings up fear because he's afraid of being hurt. So he can get aggressive about it. So you've got to be tender. If he's being aggressive, you need to be tender. Be both gentle and powerful in your own way. Okay, so don't let it shut your heart down. Let this open your heart wider. I hope that helps, okay? And Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What does God want to tell me? Okay, so what's the message coming through for you from God today? The message is truth, okay? I'm lovingly honest with myself and others. So God is asking you to be honest and to stand in your truth through integrity, to be honest with yourself and others. That's what you need to do, and God is helping you to do that, okay? So I am lovingly honest with myself and others. Make that your affirmation. It's bringing another message from him to you. What else does God want to tell you? So in other words, when you are your authentic self and when you're being truthful with yourself and others, everything works out. There's going to be a block there. Yeah, you can't control others. So remember, you can't control others, but you can be honest with them. So you can't make them do something before they're ready, but you can control what you're feeling about things. And you will go through trials and tribulations. That card came up earlier with the Jesus in Archangel Michael. Jesus saying, let me bring the card in. Jesus saying, you will face many trials and tribulations during your life, like Jesus did, because Jesus did. You will prevail with faith and trust, put your trust in him. So it's like God is saying to you, trust in Jesus. Talk to Jesus, my son who I sent. Okay? Because when we pass over, God will ask you two questions. He'll say, what did you do with the life I gave you? And what did you do with the son I gave you? And you've got to answer those two questions. Okay? And, if you're wondering where I got that from, big, long story. But anyway, that's what he'll say. He'll say, what did you do with the life I gave you? Did you live it well? What did you do? Okay, so start thinking about that right now. Think, what are you doing with the life that God has given you? Are you living it to the full, or are you stressed out and worried all the time? Okay, are you trusting in Jesus? Are you connected to Jesus? Do you love him? Because God gave you Jesus. That's what he's going to ask you. What did you do with your life, and what did you do with Jesus? Did you accept him in? Did you allow him in? Think about that, okay? And that isn't me being religious. This is me speaking from a spiritual perspective, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels and his feelings and intentions. So what's going on with David right now? Okay, we've got, first of all, what you're being shown here is he sees you as very strong and resilient. He sees you as someone powerful. He's very inspired by you. And you're being guided to know that whatever is going on, no matter how long things take, you have the power to handle it. He wants you back. That's what he wants. That's his intention. That's how he's feeling. And he knows you are strong and powerful, and he's wondering, are you going to let me back in? Okay? Are you going to allow me to enter your life again? And that's what he's struggling with. And that's why there's a delay. So there's a delay for a reason. The delay creates the way. Choose to look on the bright side of what you are experiencing and stay positive, because there's always a blessing. Archangel Uriel, the illuminator, will bring in clarity. So your angels are saying clarity is coming in for you. There's always a way forward, even when things seem stuck. So he does want you back. He's just dealing with his own fear. I hope that helps, okay? Let me pull you a card from Mother Mary. We've got, sobriety. So this doesn't mean give up alcohol. It means be sober in mind, which means think clearly, raise your vibration, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, make sure you're giving to yourself everything you need, because your clear mind is easily able to focus and concentrate. And when you've got a clear mind, you receive clear answers. And I feel he's getting a clear mind. So if he drinks alcohol, he may be getting sober. So I'm not saying he's a drunk, but, you know, a lot of them do sometimes numb themselves up with alcohol and other things. So I feel he's getting a clear mind. He's clearing up his act a little bit. He's cleaning up his life. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation. I think that's just a thank you there. So I'm going to pull a collective card for everyone with your donation. So what does everyone need to know? We've got watched over. This is what everyone watching needs to know. You are watched over by angels. You're watched over. Allow yourself to feel safe and enjoy your life today, knowing that heaven is watching over you and your loved ones. So everyone is being watched over. You know, the angels are there. We're not alone. And that's what you're being reminded. So anytime you go into fear, breathe yourself into the now and affirm, I am safe, because you are. You're being watched over. You have a guardian angel. You have archangels. You have Jesus around you, God. You are surrounded by love. Your loved ones in heaven, who you may miss right now, are watching over you as well. I hope that helps, okay? B123, thank you for the donation. How does my DM see me and what's his karmic situation? So obviously, you know, I did answer a question for you before, and I can't remember what it was because they take it out of my head like a pensieve. So what does your DM want you to know about his karmic situation? Let's stay friends, okay? So there could be issues around friends. Okay, so his karmic situation could involve friends. Now, this could be a karmic partner he wants to be friends with. Like he doesn't want to be involved with, he wants to be friends with. But I'm connecting with friends. I feel there's friends around him who may be karmic, who may be influencing him some way. And he's trying to stay friends with them, but he may be struggling with that. So that's like a karmic issue that he needs to resolve. Because he may have been around certain people for a long time or a long amount of time, and they're not on his vibration anymore. You know, they may not have the right intentions. So he's being illuminated. He's going through illumination. Now, how he sees you is you are his best friend. And that doesn't mean that, I say he, it's just I'm channeling again. Your DM sees you as their best friend. Not that they just want friendship with you, but that's how they see you. So it feels like they're comparing other people to you. And that's exactly what the masculines do. They compare everyone to the divine feminine. And it's creating illumination. And your twin sees you as very illuminated, very powerful, very strong, very intuitive. Someone who follows the light, someone who is the light, the lighthouse. Someone who is the light in their life. That's how they see you. But I feel they're also going through an illumination about what they do want and what they don't want, and who they do want to be around and who they don't want to be around. That's what's going on. And yeah, sees you as someone very psychic, intuitive, illuminated, someone very beautiful and strong. That's how your person sees you, as the Queen of Cups. You know, this is, a wonderful card to get. You know, beautiful, powerful, strong, unique, psychic, and whatever it is that you are, that's how he sees you. Okay, but I feel there's also people around him that he is dealing with that's causing an issue. And that's nothing to worry about, okay? That's for him to work through in his own way. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. I told him to come to me when he's ready, so now he's here, and it doesn't seem like he is. Why did he come to see me and he's staying he's staying 5 days? Well, first of all, you stop trying to control the way he's behaving. He's come to see you because he obviously wants to come and see you. He wants to be around you. You know, you can't have it both ways. You're saying, I told him to come when he's ready, but now he's here, he doesn't seem like he is here. Okay, so really what you're saying is, I wanted him to come, and now I'm upset because he isn't doing what I want him to do, or he isn't behaving the way I thought he would. So really, you've got to be grateful. Be grateful he's there. Be grateful, because think about when you wanted him to come and he didn't. So instead, stop trying to control everything. Just allow things to unfold and be. Give me a block. He's saying, what was I thinking? Okay? What was I thinking? And I feel this is because of your energy. And I'm not blaming you or saying there's anything wrong with what you're doing. But it feels like he's starting to think, have I made the right decision coming? What was I thinking coming? Because you may be acting a certain way, or maybe you've closed your heart down, or you're not allowing things to be in the flow. I feel like there's a restriction there because you may be trying to control the situation in your own way. So I feel what the way to handle this is to be more playful, to just be more receptive, to be more open to what will be, instead of trying to make things happen a certain way, or to have serious conversations, or bring some playful energy in. Because right now he's thinking, what was I thinking coming? Because he's upset that maybe you were expecting too much too soon, or you want something from him he isn't ready to give, or he's not in the right energy to give. So I feel you've got to be more playful, okay? You've got 7 of Struggles, so set your boundaries and don't take things personally. Okay, if things are stressing you out and you feel you're going round in circles right now, give time to yourself. Go for a walk, have time for you, and let them deal with their life and you deal with yours. The timing is off, that's all. So it's just not the right time. You know, that's what you're being reminded. Everything's in divine timing. So he's come to you because he wants you and he wants to be around you. And also because he wanted to prove to you that he cares about you. But I feel it's still not quite the right time for you to be in union. However, I feel that you are trying to control something. I really don't want you to take that the wrong way and say I'm saying that you're doing anything wrong, because I'm not saying that. I'm saying you may be taking something personally that you don't need to. You've got to lighten the load a little bit, make it more playful. So I want to bring in a message for you from Mother Mary. What does Mother Mary saying to you? Yeah, you've got optimism. So expect good things to happen, and they do. And that's what you got to do, expect good things to happen. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to answer Jacinta, who says, Dad's passing was painful, so I reached out to P. I usually deal with things myself. He said you have to be strong and more. He spoke in a very harsh way. Why did he behave this way? How was he feeling? Understand this, okay? It's not your twin's job to make it better. I went through the same thing with my twin when my dad died in 2000, okay? And he actually apologised to me a few weeks ago about that and said, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you when your dad died. And this is like, 24, 25 years later, so understand that he can't give you right now what you need, because no one can give you what you need. You've got to find it from God. It's not P's job to make it better. Okay, it's his job to kind of stay away in a way, so you find faith in God. That's why. So don't blame him or think, oh, he's doing this, he doesn't care, anything like that. And it doesn't matter that you never reach out to him. It doesn't matter. Please listen to what I'm saying, okay? It's not his job to help you through this. It's God's job. You've got to find your faith in God. You can't put that kind of pressure on your twin flame, because it's unconditional love. Okay, and I know how it feels because I've been there myself. What I'm trying to help you to understand is, and you probably think I'm being harsh now talking to you because you're in pain. So you'll feel like everyone's being harsh to you right now, but nobody is. Okay, it's about you right now. It's about you and God. It's about you, God, and your dad actually, but it's about you and God. You've got to get it right with God right now. No one else outside of you is going to be able to help you right now until you find that peace with God. That's what you need to do. So I'm going to bring you a message in from God, okay? What does God want to say to you? What does God want you to know? You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And your human side is hurting right now. So you need spiritual support. You're not going to get it from another person, a human person. You're going to get it from the spiritual realms. That's what you have to do. It's what you have to do. Okay, because God is in charge. It's not your fault. It's not P's fault. It's not anyone else's fault. When my dad died, my mum blamed herself because she went out of the room at the moment he passed away. And she blamed herself for that. And he didn't want her to see him go that way. Me and my sister were there. She wasn't. She'd gone out for a cigarette, which she blamed herself for. So everyone will go through their own grief and their own healing. And you've got to find faith in God. I understand, Liz, P was the one who made me feel calm and I needed him. You don't need him. He's not the one to make you feel calm. He is inside of you. It's God that's going to give you that. Please try and listen to what I'm saying. Okay? It's not your twin flame. It's not your mum. It's not anyone else who's going to make you feel better in this moment. It's your connection with self and source. That's it. Okay? So you've got to forget what's going on with P. and recognize right now it's about you and God. So go and connect with God. Shout at him if you have to. Pray to him, ask him to armor you up, whatever it is. That's what will get you through. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I've been through it myself. It's not like I'm saying I know what I'm talking about because I'm channeling a message. It's because I've been through it myself. Exactly that. See, listen to what he didn't even want to talk. See, you're not even listening to what I'm saying. You're in your own pain. He did want to talk to you. He couldn't give you what you need because he can't give you what you need. You think he can. It's not him to do that. It's God. So, I've given you the message. Got to listen. Okay? He didn't want to talk to me. He did. Honestly, Jacinta, you've got to pull yourself together. It sounds awful for me to say that. You just needed, you're not listening to what I'm saying, so I can't help you anymore. Okay? Until you're ready to listen to that message, you need to go outside, breathe, calm your mind down. Okay? It's not his job to hug you and kiss you and tell you everything's going to be okay. It's your job to connect with God. Okay? It's the only thing that will heal. It will heal the grief. Okay? It probably sounds harsh me saying that. It's not your twin's job. It's your job to fill up your own cup. Okay? You can't put that kind of pressure on your twin. My dad's died. You've got to save me. It's not his job to save you. It's your job to find faith in God. God will save you. Jesus will save you. That's what you need to know. Okay? Yashi says, I lost my dad too. Okay? Trust me. Honestly, I've lost my mum and my dad. And many, many people. And I went through the exact same. This is the reason I'm telling you this is because I went through the exact same thing when my dad died in 2000. I wasn't spiritually awake then. Okay? And my twin couldn't be there for me. Okay? Because I wanted him to be and he couldn't. And that's when we went into separation the first time, at that moment. So understand, he wasn't meant to save me. I had to get it right with God. And at the time, I didn't understand God and all that. And I had to save myself. So please understand that. I really hope you don't think that I'm telling you off or shouting at you or being nasty. It's just the only one who can get you through this is you. Okay, so take that on, okay? I want you to know that. It's hard. It's awful. Okay? Yeah, like Yashi says, your dad wouldn't want you to be this sad. He wouldn't. There's no ego. Your dad's in a better place already. And he's saying, please don't cry over me. Please don't waste your life being in misery and sorrow. Please live your life. Okay, that's what he wants you to do. It's like he's saying you've got an opportunity now to thrive. I live on through you. I'm not dead. I live on through you. There is no such thing as death. It's a new beginning. It's a transition, a transformation. So I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me just have a drink and I'm going to do Stephanie's message. And I know how hard it is for you because I'm sensing your pain. Okay. And I thank you for everyone for understanding that as well and connecting. So Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Messages from Jay. He recently deleted me from socials where I rarely post. Remember, that's not about you. It's about him, okay? At times I feel like reaching out to see if he's okay. What are his thoughts and feelings? Okay, so first of all, understand that he's deleted you because he needs space. He's deleted you because he's struggling internally and he needs space. So if you reach out, it's not giving him that space. You said, I feel like reaching out. And that will also be because of your own panic. Because you're thinking he's deleting me on social media. Why? So you're curious about why. So your ego will be saying, is it something I've done or is it this or that? And it isn't. It's to do with him, not you. So don't take it personally. See it as a relief right now where you can get back to you. Okay? So what's he going through right now? What are his thoughts and feelings? He's saying to you, I should have told you the truth about my feelings. So he feels like he wishes he told you the truth about certain things and he's processing that. That's what he's processing, okay? So he needs time to process. And forgive him right now, and then the date will come. So in other words, he's got to forgive himself for things he's done, or things he's not done, or things he's said or not said, and then he's going to come back with a date. So I feel this is about setting up a time to communicate and talk. So I feel that it's not over, because he's deleted social media, or, it's not over, it's just beginning. So I feel it's not even about social media, this is about him coming to you in a physical way, and saying, let's go on a date, or let's meet up, or let's talk, or let's do something together. That's what he wants to do. Okay, so you've got to forgive the fact that he's deleted you on social media right now, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Because the time will come for you to reconnect. You know, the universe will create the way. So the message we've got coming through here is justice. So karmic endings are taking place. So there's some kind of ending happening right now. Now, your ego will say, well, what does that mean around the karmic ending? No. Social media can be very karmic, toxic. So things are happening for a reason, okay? Things are happening in your favor for the highest good of all. Things are happening for you, to grow you. A breakthrough is ahead. So this is actually a breakthrough situation right now. So let him come to you. Focus on you. Focus on self-care. Focus on being you. The things you love about you. Be devoted to you. Okay? And then the doors will open. Because when you're devoted to you, you can commit to your relationship with God. You can commit to other relationships you have, like your family, friends, work, your own soul, instead of just being focused on what he's doing. Let him deal with what he's dealing with right now. Him deleting you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. So don't take it personally, rise above it. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation. Message from Jesus, okay? What's the message coming through for you from Jesus right now? What's the message from Jesus for you? This is for Yashi. The message coming through is, ask and you shall receive, and your joy may be full. So in other words, you just need to ask. You need to set your intention. You need to pray. When we pray, we are asking. We're asking for assistance. We're asking for a thing or a situation. We're asking for a solution. So ask and you will be given, okay? That your joy may be full. So really what Jesus is saying is, when you ask, he can give you all the things you're asking for. And let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So Jesus is saying there's no need to be afraid. There's no need to be troubled. Pray. So anytime you feel troubled, worried, stressed out, anxiety coming up, or you're afraid of the future, or you don't know what's going on, or you're worried, give it to God. Because when you ask for help, it will be given. When you ask, it will be given. So if you ask for a solution, or you ask for peace, it will come in. So remember, Jesus can help you, but you must ask him. Okay, because we've got free will. God gave us free will so we could ask. So we could, find that faith. So you've got to ask. You've got to ask for help. So when you ask, it is done. Let me pull you a card from Mother Mary as well. Yeah, you've got to be in the present moment. And that also takes away your troubles because you breathe yourself into the now. So be fully present in the here and now. And focus on your family. Focus on people you love and care about. It says, pray for your family and give this situation over to God for answers, support and healing. So you may also be dealing with some issues around your family that you can pray about also. And be quiet. Go into peaceful silence and listen. And remember, the quiet time in your journey with your twin flame is where the answers come, the clarity comes in. It's where the peace is. It's where the healing occurs. So get okay with the quiet times and pray. I hope that helps, okay? I want to say hi to Eyes to See and hi to Lisa as well in the chat. Give me fear there as well. Let go of any fear. Got Victor in the house as well. Donna, thank you to my moderator, Yashi, as well. Let's do a message from Michelle. Says, morning Liz, can I get messages from Mohammed? Thank you for your donation. What's the message coming through from Mohammed today? What's Mohammed saying? He said, I shouldn't have shut you out. So he feels very guilty about doing that and he doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants to resolve that. So I shouldn't have shut you out, pushed you away, not opened up, denied things, whatever it is. And he feels bad about that. He wants to make it right. So there will be a better beginning or a new beginning coming in around this. Because it's like the moth to a flame. He's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So you've got the 9 of love. You're his wish fulfillment. He knows it. He wants to make it right with you. So you are each other's dream come true. They're giving me a block. So I feel blocks are being resolved. Blocks in communication I'm connecting with Ian. So you are their wish fulfillment and he's yours. So you're his dream come true. He knows that his dreams will come true with you. He's saying being together is everything. He's afraid of making a mistake. I haven't got a runny nose, by the way, or anything. They're just giving me, again, a feeling of a runny nose. So I have to, because just in case, but there's nothing there. It's like fear of making a mistake. So you're each other's dream come true. Being together is everything. Okay, everything you could ever hope for and wish for, he feels the same. Your dreams are coming true. He's just afraid of making a mistake because he feels he's messed up before by shutting you out. But he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame, the speed there, motorbike. So what I feel you need to do is continue shining your light, because that's going to move things forward. And the Wheel of Fortune is moving on top of the deck and the sun. Okay, so and the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It says it's fate and destiny that orchestrated your meeting. And the universe knows the quickest, safest way to reunite you. So stop trying to control things and allow the universe to sort it out for you. Replace that with faith and surrender. Okay, and then you get your happy outcome. You got the sun the right way round. So a very happy outcome is on the horizon. Keep your thoughts positive and your vibration high. This is a yes. So you are going to be together. It just needs time. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get guidance if I will get the art job I submitted on Sunday to take part in an art project, as it's the second time the organisers asked me to submit. So will you get the job? Okay, will you get the job? You got the High Priest. So you've got to believe that everything happens for a reason. Okay, because I feel that this is someone's in control of this decision. There isn't you. So you've got to let go. So they're saying that you have the keys. And I'm seeing the two keys as like the two times you may have submitted this or gone for this. So I feel that this could be a positive outcome here. However, I feel that you need to let it go to God. So it's going to go either way, obviously, but they're not giving me a yes or a no right now. You've just got to have faith in what will be. Because if it's meant for you, it will happen. If it's not meant for you, it's because there's something better. But I feel there's someone in authority who is in control of this decision. And they're thinking about it right now. So it's like it's not yet set in stone. They give me a block there as well. And you may be feeling like there's a delay in receiving your answer. Getting a big block coming through here. Okay, so you've just got to have faith in God here, because I'm pointing up. So I feel give this to God, pray about it, and then have faith that if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, you're being redirected to something much better for you. And it's not reflection on you or what you're doing if you don't receive it. Okay, because there'll be something better. But I can't give you the answer right now because it's still being worked out. I hope that helps, okay? Sophie, thank you for the donation. Is Chris a love match for me, or am I wasting my time? Well, there's never any wasted time because you learn lessons. So never ever see anything as wasted time. Okay? This is about realising and recognising you can have it all with this person if that's what you truly want. I feel like it's just because he may not be taking action right now or doing something the way perhaps you expect or want him to, you're wondering if you're wasting your time, and you're not. So I feel this is an opportunity for you to take back your power and to recognise how you feel about this person, about yourself, about what you want, okay? And you can't make a mistake. This person sees you as strong and inspiring, someone like they've never known before. So they feel very in tune with you, and you've just got to keep being that person. So the message is you are the strongest, most inspiring person that they've ever known. So keep being that person. You are very independent and very successful, and you inspire that in others, so keep being you. So I feel this person is naturally drawn to you because of the person that you are. It says trust the process a bit longer. Your rewards are coming. Don't give up. Make sure you're working on self-love today. You have what it takes to succeed. So I feel if you give this time, give him time, he's going to open up and move forward the way you want him to. But you've got to give him time. And they give me, again, itchy nose, which is about making a mistake. So he may have made mistakes in the past, and he doesn't want to make the same mistakes with you because you're different than anyone he's ever known. So I feel you've just got to be patient with this journey. So don't see it as, oh, am I wasting my time? Just be in the moment, be in the flow, and allow things to unfold naturally instead of trying to control things. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Let me find your question. No question there, honey. I can't see. Can you put your question in the chat for me, please? Right now. Because obviously I'm at the top of the chat. So if you can put your question in for me as well, okay? I want to do a card for eyes to see. So what's the energy around your message? And I've got something to tell you about what we spoke about. It is going ahead, the thing. I don't know if you know what I'm on about, but Queen of Growth you've got here. So the message for you is again, we've just had this card coming out. So it shows how it's mirror guidance. Just see me shuffle, same cards come out. You are the strongest, most inspiring person they've ever known. Keep being that person. You are very independent and very successful, and you inspire that in others. So keep being you. And that's true. You inspire that in me. You are very inspiring. So what's the message coming through? Curiosity, I wonder if you've moved on. So he's watching you in some way, which and he's saying, right now I'm relieved because I can face my fears at my own pace. So I feel this is why he's having that time to himself, because we know there's no karmic situation. We know he's on his own. So he said, I can face my fears at my own pace. And he feels a relief in that way. And he's on the beach here as well, by the way. But he said, I wonder if you've moved on, because he is curious about that, wondering what you're doing, wondering what you're up to. So it's only a matter of time until he reaches out. You've got to trust. That's the message for you, which you are doing. And I want to bring in a message for you from Mother Mary. What's the message coming through? You've got forgiveness and be strong. So be strong right now, which you are. It says pull yourself up and do what needs to be done, which may mean going to work, looking after your kids, doing you, keeping me on track, and be willing to release all resentment so that you can enjoy your life. So I feel that's about what we spoke about the other night. The forgiveness connected with the circle. Interesting. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm waiting for Micah's question. Let me see if I can find it. So I'm still waiting for a question from Micah. Okay, I can't see a question from Micah. I want to do a message for myself. NK says about my life and myself. So what's the message coming through for you about your life and yourself? What do you need to know? The message is feminine. So you are the divine feminine, which means you are very likely a twin flame, but you have feminine aspects of yourself that you are healing right now. So allow your feminine nature to shine brightly, because that's a valuable part of your identity. So when you shine your light brightly, that attracts in everything you want, whether it's the right job, the person, all the things you want will be brought to you through the law of attraction, through you shining your light. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Micah says, message, thoughts and feelings from DMP, please. So what does P want to say to you? What does your twin, your masculine, want to say to you? This for Micah, okay? I hope I'm saying that right. Or Mika. I hope I'm saying it right. Mia. So you probably won't ever speak to me again. So your person is really worried that they've done something wrong and you're not going to speak to them again. Now, obviously you will. This is what they are struggling and dealing with. This is their fear, okay? So your person is saying silence is helping the situation. So if they're in hermit mode right now, it's because they're working through these fears about you rejecting them. And that really resonates with the readings we've had on the channel lately. So silence is helping the situation. They are working things out. Use this time to focus on you and trust that when you're both ready, communication will effortlessly resume. So your person is going to come to you and reach out to you. They're just dealing with their own fear around you not speaking to them. Whether you're going to reject them or push them away or not want them. And that's what they're dealing with. That's nothing to do with you and everything to do with that. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Yara, great to see you, honey. Let's do Yara. Let's do a message for Yara. Let's find Yara's question, wherever it is. Yara, where's your question? I've just seen Yara in the chat. Gone now. Yara, can you put your question in the chat for me, please? You may reconnect with your twin or reconnect with someone because it just disconnected and reconnected with for me. Okay, so what's Yara's question? What's Yara's question? There you are. Any messages for me today, please? So let's do a message for Yara. Straight out, you got faith. So your answer today is faith. Have faith in God to heal the situation. And if it's about reconnecting with your twin, you're going to reconnect because it disconnected and reconnected. So have faith that God will heal this. He'll bring in the right time, the right way. And it could be, if you're thinking about anyone else, it's not necessarily just your twin. This could be sorting things out with a person in your life, like a family member or a friend or a colleague, or if there's anything going on. You've got the King of Struggles. So your twin is all in their head about you. So your twin is thinking about you, okay? Working things out, planning, thinking. If they seem indifferent or cold, it might even feel cruel to you. Their love for you is strong and true. So even if they're being indifferent, like the King of Swords, overthinking, and your person does love you. And I feel they're thinking about how to return. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do a message for Hoot Hoot for Laura Marto. What is Mr. O doing today? Regret, I was jealous and crazy. So he also gets very jealous and crazy when it comes to you. And I resonate with that because, same with my twin, they're very similar. So he's saying I was jealous and crazy if he acted a certain way. You've got the Ace of Struggles because he's making decisions in his life to be with you, to move things into place. So decisions are taking place in both of your lives. Try not to overthink, procrastinate or worry, as that will delay the process. Changes must be made. Silence is helping with focus, clarity and vision. Tooth pain is likely. So remember, tooth pain is connected with decisions and change and movement and doing something differently. The law of attraction is very much working in your favor right now. Things you affirm and say, finally it's working out for me, finally everything's happening, finally blessings are here. There is a blessing on the way that law of attraction is bringing in, and you've got a yes. You've also got sanctuary. So when you're in your own heart and you're connecting with him in the 5D, you get a yes. So it's like the decision will be a yes. The decision will be leading to you. And you know that through all the things you've been seeing lately, all the signs, all the synchronicities, all those letters with all those powerful signs on, you're being shown the truth. Let's do it speed motorbike as well there. So what else do we need to know? Yeah, for you, we've got joy, hope and gratitude. So those are really 3 mantras you do use. You focus on joy, you focus on hope, and you're grateful. And that opens all the doors in your life for everything you want. So the angels say, as you notice and appreciate your blessings, open the door to more of God's gifts. And that leads to more and more blessings and more hope. And trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for you. And by enjoying the moment, you're giving thanks to God for your life. So remember, that's how you work with the law of attraction. Being in the moment, it attracts everything in. I hope that helps, okay? And I want to do Victor some cards. So let's pull Victor a card from his twin. And again, Victor, thank you so much for doing the timestamps yesterday. You weren't even on that live and you came on and did the timestamps for me. It means so much. And, I think people are getting a bit too used to it. So if you ever do need a break, remember, don't ever feel obligated to do it. I know you don't. But, that's to everyone watching as well. Please understand that Victor timestamps, that he goes through the whole live stream after. He listens to the whole stream and timestamps everything. And that's a blessing. But please don't expect that, because it's up to you to know when your question has been answered. But a big thumbs up for Victor, please, in the chat or hearts or whatever. Gratitude for time stamping and being amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the message coming through for Victor is, replace doubt with faith. Do not lose hope just as your dreams are about to take flight. There's always a pause before a breakthrough. Trust the signs you see. The universe is giving you a preview of what's to come. And things have felt bleak and been challenging, but the sun is shining once again. And I feel that's also about the weather and the changes. And, things always feel a bit bleak and stagnant in the kind of winter. I'm like, is it ever going to get warm again, So there's a light at the end of the tunnel and a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so smile, wow. And you may see a pot of gold. You may even draw a pot of gold or a treasure chest or something at the end of the rainbow. They gave me that song as well, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, so you may hear that. Somewhere over the rainbow. So what's your twin saying today? I've been checking your social media to see what you're up to because I shouldn't have walked away. Very powerful. Okay, let me just delete this person here. Someone says, listen to this, your hair does not fit your face. It's too poof and far away from the gorgeous frame of your face. Well, if you actually saw my natural hair was like this. So that's an absolute, that's your perception. I couldn't care less what people think about my wigs, my hair. I couldn't care less. Okay, if you want to moan at me about that, go over to my other channel, Wigs with Liz, and we'll talk about it over there. I couldn't care less what you think, honestly. It's not going to time you out. It's your opinion. But I really couldn't care less what you think. Simple as that, okay? This is another message for Victor. You got the Knight of Growth. You will end up exactly where you're meant to be at the exact right time you're meant to be there. And you know that. All paths lead home. You will get there eventually, trusting God's plan and God's path for your life. I hope that helps, okay? Over dinner, maybe. I mean, what are you even talking about, okay? I'll just time you out because, I don't want you coming on saying ridiculous things like that. This is to bring joy and light in. If you want to make, I don't care. Honestly, I do not care what people think of me. I couldn't care less. I've had someone's done a video on me, like a you got roasted video on me, and I really couldn't care less. Understand, I've got thick skin. I've been on YouTube long enough to not care what people behind a computer are saying to me. People are going to love you 1 minute and hate you the next. I couldn't care less, honestly. What I do care about is you coming on and affecting the chat. So, and remember, what you give out, you get back. So when people come on and they say things about other people, it means they're not content or happy with their own self. Simple as that, okay? So let's do a message for, oh, thank you, Vivian. I love the volume you have in your hair. They can hate you. Exactly. And this is an absolutely great wig. Okay, this is Stella wig by Ellen Villa. And, the thing is, they don't make this wig anymore. I've got it in different colours. I'm wearing this wig, and my other one, the brown one I wear, until it kind of is knackered, basically. And then I've got a brand new, longer one I'm going to wear. But I quite like this anyway, and I like being different. I don't care. I don't care, because yesterday I was behind the camera, and then I came on camera for a bit with my hair, my normal hair. So I really couldn't care less, okay? I just find it funny, I really do. I'm not like triggered or anything. I just find it funny. That's why I'm sharing it. I really couldn't care less, honestly. And the stuff that I've had thrown at me in my life, honestly, something like that, it just doesn't bother me at all. Rob says, I'm being attacked by witches. How do I fight back? Well, first of all, I don't believe you are being attacked by witches. That's your own perception. But if you do feel you're being attacked by anything, just call on Archangel Michael, because he will shield you. Okay, and when you call an Archangel Michael, it's like having an army by your side. But I feel that's your perception, like it's people are probably in fear. People are either in fear or love. These people are in fear, and they may be jealous of you, or they may be sending psychic attack at you because you're the light, and you're picking up on that. So just make sure you're shielding yourself, okay? No one can affect you without your own permission. We've got Zaki Boy said, I actually think the wings behind in the backdrop give a cool effect in the video. Someone actually sent me these wings when I first started my YouTube channel for a subscriber, one of you guys, one of our family. And I love them so much, I put them behind me. And it's, I am guided by angels. That's what I do. I channel angels. I'm an angel therapy. So the angel wings remind me of that. It's not me saying, oh, I'm an angel or anything like that. It's a reminder that the angels are with us all. So let me pull a card for Zaki Boy from Mother Mary. So what does Mother Mary want you to know? We've got optimism, which I feel you have. You're very optimistic. You use the law of attraction to your advantage. You manifest. And you've got optimism here. It says, I expect good things to happen, and they do. And I feel you do know that. That's kind of your superpower. You know that what you attract, you receive. You know that what you are manifesting is coming to you. So it's like, that when you keep your thoughts uplifted and your vibration high, you're going to get the things you're asking for. And it's all about the feeling. And that's why we're using that word finally. Finally, this is happening to me. Because when you use the word finally and you put your back into, finally, you feel it with your hands, your emotion, your body, your soul, your whole, heart speaks with that word. Finally, I'm where I want to be. Finally, this is working out. Finally, I have this in the bank. Finally, I'm with this person. Finally. And it just opens doors. I hope that helps, okay? It totally fits and it's a great add-on. Thank you. I love them there. Okay, I've changed the picture lately into something more, because obviously we had the eagle because the masculines are coming home. This is now about coming into union. So, thank you, Vivian. Let's pull Vivian a card. What does Vivian need to know from Mother Mary? What's the message coming through from Mother Mary? We've got family. Pray for your family and give the situation over to God for answers, support and healing. Now, your family can be your soul family here. Maybe you're praying right now while you're watching for everyone's happiness and everyone's joy. But I feel this is also about your own family. So it's about people in your life that you may be asking for help for. So I feel the message is, remember that you have the power to ask for help for others as well as for yourself. It's like the other day, it's quite funny because I've got magic wands here. And I was doing something and my magic wands must have got caught on my top and I didn't even know. And I walked in the other room and the magic wand fell on the floor. And I thought, this is for me to wish everyone, blessings and magic. So that particular day, that's what I was doing all day. I was thinking of other people, sending them love and sending them, like I make a wish for you, whatever you want is coming and all of that. So it's amazing how the angels remind us of what we can do, what we have power to do. And obviously everyone has free will. So if someone doesn't want help, you can send them help, but they're not going to accept it in. But I feel the majority of people want help. The majority of people are praying without realizing they're praying. When people say, give me strength, or they say, Jesus Christ, or they're actually praying for assistance. So, power. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, she says, Liz, I want to ask something. I know someone who was a tarot reader but then stopped using cards. Same happened with Doreen Virtue. Everyone goes through their own kind of question of this journey like that, And, whether it's Doreen Virtue or it's anyone else, I went through it myself at one point and got rid of some cards. And then I realised, what am I doing? Because this is a God-given gift. It's the person, not the tool. Cards are tools. Pendulums are tools. Singing bowls, like Laura uses, are tools. Crystals are tools. It's what you're doing with the tools that make the difference. Okay, so for example, this is a tool. It's not me. Okay, I'm channeling the messages that this is a tool I use. Does that make sense? So, for example, I have the choice whether I channel the tool with good or bad, light or dark, negative or positive. Okay, and I use the tool as a visual aid. That's it. I don't need to use a tool. None of us need to use a tool, but we prefer to sometimes because it feels nice and it's like a visual aid. So the point I'm making is, God's given everyone gifts. Okay, God gives everyone gifts, and it's how we choose to use that gift for light or dark. Okay, and if you're using it for the light, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, it doesn't matter what people say. People go and say, oh, you shouldn't be using cards, you shouldn't be doing this and that. That's their perception. I know that I'm a righteous person, and I know that I'm right with God, and that's all that matters. And I've been through my own fears around that and all. I've had my own, I've gone into that myself. So everyone will go through that at some point. Okay, at some point on the spiritual journey, we question the things we're doing and why, and if it's right or wrong in God's eyes. But when we recognize and know that we're a righteous person doing right, then you're okay. As long as you're right with yourself and God, it's okay. Okay, we won't talk about Doreen Virtue because she's on her own journey. She's still really doing what she was doing. She's just doing it in a different way. That she's still on YouTube. She's still sharing guidance. She's still doing things, but she's just not using cards. That's what she doesn't recognize. She may call herself an evangelist or whatever she's doing, but she's still doing it in a different way. So understand that, okay? I mean, I've got a close friend who got a YouTube channel who's closed a channel. Well, she hasn't closed a channel down, but she stopped using cards because she's had this epiphany about God and stuff. But she will come back to herself. I went through it. It's quite funny. I went through it on my journey around the same time. It's about a year after Doreen went through her blip. And then I actually gave some cards away because I thought, oh, I can't have those cards. It was Ascended Masters cards and things like that. And then I realized I got right with God. And then the cards came back to me. Someone gave me a box with decks in there I'd actually given away. And I thought, wow, everything comes back to you how it's meant to. So recognize that, okay? I hope that helps in some way. But listen to yourself, not other people. Or other people will try and knock you off your path. Hi, Karanja, thank you for the donation, honey. Where's your question then? Hi, Karanja, can you... Oh, there you are. Liz, you're a spiritual person. We respect you. Yeah, it's nothing to do with... That's not why I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it to try and help people understand what you have to go through on this journey. You go through moments where you question everything. So, hi, Karanja, I'm just waiting for you to your question, honey. So, if you can put it in the chat for me, please. Okay, put your question, because I can't see a question. Can anyone else see a question from my Karanja? Okay, can anyone else see that? Because I can't see it. Okay, so again, this is about putting your question in with the super chat or putting it right underneath. So I'm going to do a message for Emily G while I'm waiting. So Emily says, are there any messages coming through at this time? So what's the message for you? What do we need to know? So the message coming through for you is faith. Very powerful. Okay, have faith in God to heal the situation. So whatever you're going through right now, Emily, you just need faith. That's it. Faith is your power. Remember, when you have a small amount of faith, like a mustard seed, it will move big mountains in your life. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, I know I'm waiting for your question. Hi, Karanja, what is it? What do you want to ask me? You haven't put your question in. You've donated to me, which I really appreciate, but you haven't put a question in. So I just need you to type your question in. You're typing in Mike, Q and Victor, but you just need to type your question in for me. You don't need to ask the moderators. I'm speaking directly to you. Okay, what's your question right now? What's your question? Okay, so I'm going to do Whiner while I'm waiting. This is for Whiner or Winner. Hi, Liz. Any messages from me from the universe? So what's the message coming through for you from the universe? What's the message coming through for you from the universe? We've got quiet. Go into peaceful silence and listen. So you're going to receive answers in the quiet times. And also during the silence, if you're in silence with your person right now, or if they're quiet, they're receiving answers. The silences are helping, it's assisting. As Depeche Mode said, enjoy the silence, okay? So go into peaceful silence, perhaps go into a room where you can be quiet, meditate, breathe, calm your energy, and then listen and you'll receive the answers you need. That's what you need to know. So go into silence and listen. That's the message. Hi, Karanja. Well, nobody else can see it either. Okay, nobody else can see your question. Can anyone else see Karanja's question, please? Because I can't see it. Okay, so I'm not asking you to put, I've posted it, I'm asking you to please repost your question. It's quite simple. Okay, Lee's, thank you for the donation. Message from my Ellie and from Guides today, please. So what does Ellie want to say to you today? You haven't reached out and I'm wondering why. Okay, so he's actually wishing you would reach out to him. Okay, so I'm wondering why you haven't reached out to me. That doesn't mean you should. It means he's questioning what you're doing. He's thinking about, what you're up to. He's curious. What you're up to, what you're doing right now. Who are you doing it with? This is your card. You've got the 5 of Flames. So any conflict will be resolved. And I feel he's in an inner conflict right now. This card's coming to my attention as well. So he's in like an inner battle. Why haven't you reached out? What are you doing? Who are you with? They give me heart pain. His heart is being activated as well. So the message for you is take that step back and breathe. So you've taken a step back. If you feel you've taken a step back, it's making him step forward. And you've got the Knight of Flames in reverse. He says things may feel unhealthy because there needs to be a change. So he feels like there needs to be some change for things to move forward. So he's got to make a change in his life. And he's working that out right now. They give me fear. There's some fear coming through around it. So he's working on a change. And he says, don't fight the changes God has planned for you. This is about him, not you. They will make your life healthier and happier. So he knows with you he can have a healthy, happy life. He's just afraid of the changes and the conflict that may come up from making those changes. But he is well aware he needs to make them. And if you've stepped back so he can make those changes, he's now stressing out and worried about what you're doing in the silent times. I hope that helps. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I still haven't got a question from Karanja. Okay, so I'll do Zaki Boy. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hey, can you do a reading for my twin flame? She got rid of all the cards, but she's always good at that. It's a conflict for her. And, she'll get right with it eventually. You don't need to use cards. You'll channel it in another way. So what's the message for her right now? Divine masculine power. So she may actually be operated in the masculine energy here, which can also bring up a lot of conflict, remember. So she's the one in the masculine energy, but she is stepping into her power. So that's the dynamic between you right now. So you've got the Page of Love in reverse. So delays in communication are for a reason. So you're both ready to hear what the other one has to say without judgment or bringing up the past. So this could be if there is any delays between you right now. You're saying she's an Aries as a note. That's funny. Yeah, masculine power. But I feel that if there is delays in communication between you, it's so you can open up to each other more and, be around each other the right way. But I feel this is more about her receiving communication through other way. She got rid of a card, so she's going to receive communication in other ways. And it's about understanding that without judgment, because she may be judging herself for using cards or whatever else. So it says, work on allowing the love in by forgiving and releasing the past energetically so you can respond with love and reciprocate their vibration and energy when they're ready to come to you. So I feel this is a big message about preparation. You're being prepared for each other right now. It says, connect with them in the 5D and tell them how much you love them, how much you care. and you'd love to talk to them in a physical way and then let it go. And then doing this will move things forward by leaps and bounds. It's very small writing because I've had to fit it all in the card there. But what I feel as well is let her know energetically that it's okay to do things her way. You know, it's about you having compassion and empathy, really, for everything she's experiencing right now. And the cards coming through, you've got love, truth, and devotion. You are devoted to her. You are in love with her, and that's your truth. And you know that's the way she feels about you. So it really is about knowing that this journey is all about devoting to the self. And you are one which devotes you to each other and to God. And that's the truth about the love. So the love is saying love is the answer to all of your questions. So whatever you're asking right now, love is the answer. And that's the truth. And when you're lovingly honest with yourself and others, that leads to the truth. And that's devotion. Because you're being devoted to yourself and your purpose and mission. So as you fully commit to your values, relationships, and God, you can be clear about what to do next. So I hope that helps, okay? I still haven't got a question from Karanja, so I'm going to pull you some cards, okay? So obviously I can't answer a question that I can't see. Okay, so I'm going to answer do you a message. So I'm going to use the Reflection Tarot. So what's the message coming through for Karanja? You've got the King of the Knight of Growth the right way round, okay? So it says, yes, you'll end up exactly where you're meant to be at the exact right time you're meant to be there, because all paths lead to home, all paths lead you there. You will get there eventually, trust in God's plan and path for your life. Okay, that's what you need to know. So whatever it is you're asking about, whether it's been with your person or something else in your life, you're going to get there. You're going to end up where you're meant to be. And you're saying multiple times, well, you're saying you're writing it down, but nobody can see it. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not lying to you. I'm not saying I can't see your message. No one can see your message. This is your message. Take it or leave it. I can't read your question because it's not there. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Okay? Moderators, help me out here. Am I blind or what? Am I blind? Is there a question that I can't see? Please help me out, okay? Because I can't see a question. What I can see is that you need to hear this message right now. The angel's saying yes. Whatever your question is, the answer is yes. Okay? You will end up exactly where you're meant to be at the exact right time you're meant to be there. All paths lead home. You'll get there eventually, trusting God's plan and path for your life. That's your answer. Okay, everyone else is saying they can't see your question. That is the answer to your question. Whatever your question is, the angel's saying, look, it's a yes. You're going to get there. So why are you stressing out? And that's it, okay? And I'm going to you now, TCC, okay? You've got to be patient. You're saying that you didn't read mine. I haven't even got to you yet. I'm on it now. I was answering Karanja, who was before Lee's. Why are people getting impatient? Okay, clearly if you're stressing, oh, you haven't read my question, you know, even when there's a question that I can't see, you're being guided to have more faith in this journey. It's as simple as that, okay? So I can see you, TCTC. You've donated to me, thank you. And you've put, will I ever be able to build a business? I daydream. Well, the visualization creates it. So first of all, you have to believe in yourself. Okay, you have to believe in yourself that you can build that business. Otherwise, it's never going to happen anyway because you don't believe it. You've got to believe it to receive it. And then you're daydreaming, which is a visualization. So visualize it. How do you want it to be? How much money do you want to make? What type of schedule do you want to have? What is it like? What does it look like, taste like, feel like? Close your eyes. Imagine it. Imagine you with friends and family, telling them about it. It's working out. It's amazing. Visualize it. And it's the visualization that will create. Okay, so will you ever be able to build your business? And they're giving me the Magician in my mind. Yes, you are, and it's going to be very happy. You're going to have a happy outcome. It's going to lead to everything you want. 10 of Cups here. So yes, you're going to receive it, but you've got to believe it. So the next step for you, because you're daydreaming already, which is manifesting, so you've got to believe it to receive it. So visualize it. Imagine telling your friends and family you've received it, and it will move into place. And breathe, okay? So Jovanap, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get clarity on why Cult blocked me? It's nothing to do with you and it's about them. Okay, so never take it personally. It's not about you. It's about their fears and their insecurities and what they're dealing with. Is this a lesson for me here? Yeah, because you're learning to let go of control. You can't control it if someone blocks you. You're learning to let go of control and to breathe and be in the moment and have faith in the love and to connect in other ways, like through telepathy and feelings and emotions. And you said, I still feel him in energy. There you go. So that's what you're being guided to know, to work on the inner union right now. And he didn't even know why he did it. He's saying, what was I thinking? He didn't even know why I did it. And now he's done it. It's too late. So he's got to rectify it. So you've got to let him do that. He's saying, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Okay, so don't take it personally. So the message coming in around the connection for you, you've got the 10 of growth and you've got the 2 of flames in reverse. So it says you're only stuck because you see yourself stuck. So it's not a block at all. It's an opportunity. Break free from old habits and limitations. Jesus will help you to break any chain holding you back, including your own fear. So move through your own fear right now. And a new cycle is about to begin. So this is going to bring in a new beginning, this blocking. Okay, and it will bring in healing. They give me heart pain. So the heart is being activated through this. So his heart is hurting right now because he's done this. He doesn't even know what he was thinking when he did it. He already regrets it. It's already a regret that he did that. So you've got to breathe and calm your energy down so you don't have a heart attack. Because I know what it feels like when you get blocked. It's like your heart's being wrenched out of your body. You know, you feel like panic and stress. So you've got to release that and understand that this blockage will lift, okay, in time. And you do you right now. So I feel he will unblock you in time. And when he does, don't reach out, allow him to come to you. I feel there's going to be an apology. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Bobby, thank you for the donation. Hannah's, what does David have to say? So what does David have to say right now? Okay, David is saying, I wonder if you're thinking about me. Okay, so he is thinking about you. He's wondering if you're thinking about him. He's curious. He said, I can finally go within and process my feelings without feeling overwhelmed or pressured. So the time he's got right now is a good time because he needs that time to process. So if he's silent or the space, he needs that time to process his feelings. And he is wondering what you're doing in the meantime. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What's going on? Okay, so what else do you need to know? You've got the 9 of struggles. So he may be having a sleepless night. He may be lying awake, worrying about this, worrying about how to move forward, going into anxiety. You may be feeling this too. It's time to breathe and release everything to heaven in exchange for peace. Thoughts of the past or fears around the future are causing disruption, chaos, so trust that all is well and you are safe. Ask Archangel Honiel for balance and peace. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm nervous over a work opportunity. It's the next step. Okay, what do you need to know about this next step? And a message from your DM. So, first of all, work with the law of attraction to manifest it. See it going well and it will. Instead of being nervous, focus on service. If you see it going well, it will. That's what you need to do. You've got to work with your angels here instead of worrying about it, pray. And really what your twin is saying is, I hope you don't hate me. So he is also healing fears. So I feel working on the 5D connection with your twin and working on the connection with what you're wanting to create in a higher way through the spiritual realm, through the law of attraction, through connecting with the universe, is going to bring it in the way you want. So instead of thinking, I'm nervous over this, I'm excited. This is a great opportunity. Everything is working out for me. I see it going well. And then visualize it going well, and it will. Even if it doesn't go to plan, it will work out. And connect with your twin in the 5D. That's what they want you to do. Because I feel they're not ready yet to move forward because he's hoping you don't hate him. So he's working through his own fears. And his heart is aching for you as well. His heart is aching. Let me bring in a message for you from Mother Mary. You must trust the role as well. Trust in God, trust in the plan, and have patience. Trust and patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? I want to pull a card for Karina with a K. Karina, we've got integrity. He says, trust your ability to know what's true for you. You know what's true. You know Mark loves you. You know that love is real. You know what's right for you. You know what's wrong for you. Trust in that, okay? Let's bring in a message about your journey as well. Okay, reunion. You've got reunion coming in here. And you know in your heart and soul you're going to reunite in this lifetime. You're going to come together. But you also know the tower's got to fall first. So things fall apart to fall together. Chaos and changes are happening for you. Everything that seems to be going wrong is actually going right. Breathe through the upheaval and trust there is a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything that's happening. And I want to bring in a message from your twin, from the Intimate Soul Oracle, okay? So what does he want to say to you? What do you need to know? Karmic situation is a lesson. It's preparation. That's why it's a no for now. He is 100% focused on you. And I feel he's saying, no, I'm not interested in the karmic partner. I'm 100% focused on you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. Going to be done for 2.5 hours. So I'll be back again possibly tomorrow or Friday. So, no, not Friday. I can't do Friday because I've got Lisa coming round. Lisa, our soul sister's coming over. But I may be live in the morning, depending how early I can get on. But I'm going to be live probably tomorrow then. So if not Thursday or Friday, it'll be the weekend. But more than likely, I'll be live tomorrow. So have a wonderful day. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon.